Yo, what's the deal? We live on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'm live from Detroit, Michigan, man. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because everything is free. But before we talk about Blake Cashman, y'all know I've been talking about Joe B for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks on the internet, and everybody had a little, you know, a little kickback on what I said. I just want to share this for 1 second with y'all. Like that's all I want to do. Just share this with y'all one time. Like I'm just strolling and I came across this.
If I can talk football, you damn sure can talk basketball. Okay? Are you gonna sit up there and say that Joel and B can't?
Hold on.
Whoa. What's that?
Hold on,
I
my
just built a
bad, y'all.
budgeting
Hold
app
on.
in Base
Just
24.
hold on now.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Nina can't code.
Interesting. Can it generate reports?
It can now.
Nice.
What up, though? What up, though? Bob T Bass in the building. What up, Left? How y'all feeling? I just want to play this clip because this is the same shit I've been saying about Joe B, and everybody has some kickback to say. But let's finish watching this clip real quick. It's only like 6 minutes. Damn. Ooh, I like that one. Damn. Where everybody been telling me he the most talented court. Man, I gotta let him keep talking. Oh, I see why he got fired from motherfucking First Take. That boy he got on Stephen A. Smith ass. What up, though, y'all? What up? Let me get my people in the building, man. Let me get my people in the building. What up, though, Dale?
Going on?
What up, TB? Damn.
What's
I
up?
had to log on. I couldn't see your video. I was driving. I swear I thought it was some arguing with Stephen A. No, he was
breaking the law and shit. Over here breaking the law. Don't be like Dale.
Hey, he just was telling Stephen A. Smith D Woods what I've been telling y'all about Joe Burrow. Like, we not saying he not a good quarterback. He ain't never there.
Hey, man, I don't care where I'm at. I get online. You know what I mean? When Zoe on, I'm going on, motherfucker. Huh? Ain't nothing keeping me from hitting that motherfucking link.
Jedi, what's the deal?
Nothing.
What up, though, Shaq? It's just the point, though. It's just the point, though, Dale, because I know a couple weeks ago I had clicked the video and you said Joe B was the #1 quarterback, and I disagree. And the shit carry on to D Woods and TP and to B, and they were telling me he is like come on, bro, like he ain't like my man. Like they were saying top 5. Y'all was saying he was the best. Like at the end of the day, bro, like we gotta stop that shit. When I speak,
Okay, Zoe, first of all, don't put me in that shit because I did not say Burrow was the best.
TP, I never said your name.
No, you did. You said TP.
I said TP.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, I didn't say he was the best. I said he was #1 quarterback in the NFL.
That mean
I didn't
ain't
say
that mean
shit
the
about
best?
being the best, motherfucker.
It's so if you #1, how you not the best?
Huh?
If you can you can hear.
What you say?
If you are ranked the #1 quarterback, how are you not the best?
Joe Burrow.
We gotta stop that.
But
shit,
he ain't
man.
he ain't the best. He ain't like the best ever, motherfucker. Just for right now.
I'm talking about right
just for
now.
right now. Yeah, you better swab it off, motherfucker. I got you all sweating this shit already, man.
See, the problem is, bro, you just what up, though, Frozen? Shaq, what's the deal, man? See, the problem is they get on here and just talk because they like a quarterback. Hold on, man. My boy Davey OG became a member for 4 months. Like how can y'all top that? Like what point? Like I've been telling y'all about Joe B, and y'all want to argue with me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you bout it, you bout it, man. Huh? There ain't nothing gonna stop me from doing what the fuck I want to do. All right.
But anyway, though. But
so all that injury shit that they're talking about, I don't give a fuck. When it come to Blake Cashman, a dog will be like, cut the motherfucker off.
So listen, we about to talk about that now. Blake Cashman, rumors are, this ain't even rumors. They say he been dealing with a finger injury that been lingering since last year.
What's the injury?
A finger injury. I don't know which hand, which
TB, now
finger.
you know and I know what the fuck the deal is. You know what I mean? Let's keep that shit on the low. Whatever. Heal your little hangnail up, man. Get your fucking head right, and we'll see you at PCO training camp, motherfucker. Get your fucking head right, Cash.
What up, though, B?
Here's the deal. They're saying it's a finger injury.
Yeah, he dealing with
a finger injury
since last year.
Shit, it's been longer than last year. God damn it, he been having that finger injury ever since college and shit.
But my thing
probably
is
high school.
But my thing is, at the end of the day, hopefully he can play a lot of games. But
okay, here's my thing. This is why I get on fucking football players nowadays. Is this really a friggin' issue that you're bitching about a finger?
No, TB. It's code for he's in treatment. God damn it.
Fuck.
I thought we was on the level, man.
Like, do the finger need surgery? Is the finger broken? Like, what the fuck?
This motherfucker ain't got no motherfucking
you can
finger.
You can still play. You can still play even with a bad finger.
I'm just saying, like,
he's got. There's something else going on that the Vikings ain't gonna say.
It's not an issue right now because we in July. But when season come after week 1 or week 2, Blake Cashman out this week. His finger really like. At the end of the day, I hope he play a lot of games, but you got to prepare the other linebacker to get ready to take over Blake Cashman.
That's why they drafted Golday.
Exactly. Like, that'd be good, so I'll catch you later. All right, Jedi. I will trade.
Jedi wanted the link.
Oh, but he said he about to go. I was about to send it to him.
Oh. hey, Jedi. What do you think about EJ calling you a fat bitch? What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
No, we ain't doing that tonight. But but TB, send it to him if you want to know. If you want to tap in.
Yeah.
Cashman had finger injury just like McCarthy had a high ankle. I don't know. It's just the point though. Like, bro, we gotta at the end of the day, we just gotta get ready to move on from Blake Cashman.
Yo, Zoe, check your chats, dude, because
the Arabic shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. Where the fuck is Lefty at, man?
If you don't know what that is, dude, just delete it.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is. I don't know how you delete the shit on
there ain't. If you a dog, there ain't nothing that's gonna stop you from getting whatever you need to get.
What up, though, Chill Will?
You understand?
He said, let's talk about the league going all grass. They finally going all grass?
No, he wants them to.
Who do?
Cashman.
They should. The NFL player calling for it.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it is the league, and this is what he brought up. If you're going to put grass down for the soccer, why don't you put grass down for the football players? That shows right there they don't give a fuck about the NFL football.
Duh. Shit, we been knew that.
I've said that for years.
17 over me losing the play. Yeah, I don't know who said 17. Hey, TB, did you send us a Jedi?
Yeah, I sent it to Jedi.
Okay. But
I love Jedi, man. He's a good dude.
But at the end of the day, though, bro, like the Blake Cashman injury, this is last year. Hopefully he can play more games than he missed. But just prepare another linebacker to get ready to play a lot. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's why it's probably going to be
getting rid of Cashman, bro.
It's probably going to be Golday and Wilson playing inside a lot this year.
Hold on, B. Yeah. But I'm like, I don't care. Like the injury is cool, but we know the shit going down to. It's gonna be week 2, week 3. Oh, Blake Cashman is out. He dealing with a whatever the case might be. Like it don't even matter.
Cash need to leave them hoes alone, man.
All right, man. Hey, listen, man. I see he 30 years old. They made a couple dollars. Hey, man, do you just play at least we got 17 games. At least play about 14 of them bitches.
Yo, that's the Vikings. That's the Vikings, dude. You know he's from like the Twin Cities, right?
No, I don't know shit about him.
Yeah, he's from the Twin Cities.
Don't sleep.
Yeah, he's Eden Prairie. He's from Eden Prairie.
What the fuck? I don't know. Where did he come from? Miami?
University of Minnesota. He's a Gopher.
No, I'm talking about in NFL.
He was with the Texans. Texans drafted him, I think.
Yeah, I remember.
What's up, brothers?
Hey, what's up?
What up, Jedi?
What's up, Jedi?
How you feeling about the Blake Cashman injury already, man?
I mean, Jake Golday better be ready to go.
Yeah.
That's why they drafted him.
He better be ready to go. He better be ready to go, Zoe.
What up, though, B?
Yo, the Jets drafted Blake Cashman 5 picks ahead of the Vikings.
Oh, that's right. It was the Jets.
He went to the Jets.
Yeah, it was the Jets.
We were going to take him in 2019. We drafted.
You went out, B.
B, you're talking.
You're muted.
Brev, you're muted.
What round, God damn it?
I think it was 4th or 5th.
Yeah,
we got you. You just randomly cut out. That's weird.
Can you hear me good now?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we took Cashman, or no, the Jets took Cashman 5 picks before we were on the clock in the 5th round, I believe. And we took Cameron Smith from USC. We were going to take Cashman because he's the Minnesota kid. He fit the defense, all that. So, and then he went to Houston, and now, obviously, he's here.
That's right. We took Cameron Smith, who didn't work out.
I wonder why he didn't work out with the Jets, man.
Because the Jets were just in
the Jets are the
Jets.
And plus, they don't keep people that damn long when your team just a fucking train wreck.
And the Jets probably knew what we knew.
Well, that was the.
I don't think the Jets will ever be a functioning organization, or the Browns, if I'm being honest with you.
That was the same offseason that Anthony Barr was going to sign with the Jets. He had a verbal commitment. Went home, had nightmares about playing with the fucking Jets, and then went to Minnesota and be like, all right, let's figure this out.
It's too big of a market, Jedi, for
what up, though, AJ?
For the Jets or Giants not to work out. One of those two teams have to work out, like the Chargers and Rams.
He said Harry Smith.
LA, okay, first of all, LA's not a football town anymore. Hasn't been a football town for years. So the fact that you got 2 teams there and they barely care about one is a problem.
Oh, yeah, I do want to talk about this, though.
I think he's going to play. I think he's going to wait all the way until after preseason. Then he's going to sign up and he's going to
I do want to talk about the T-Bass. I was just about to bring this shit up. Do y'all know? Like many people would say Justin Jefferson is the Hall of Famer, probably right or wrong on the panel or in the chat.
Well, right now they would say yes.
They would say yes. But do you know he would be the only Hall of Famer with no playoff win in his first 6 years in the NFL besides whoever the Steve Largent is?
Steve Largent.
Yeah.
For a wide receiver, that's fine. It doesn't fucking matter.
You see the name Steve Largent and you don't know who the fuck that is, though?
But look, though, what I'm trying to say is, if you look at Justin Jefferson's stats in the playoff, bro, he don't do shit.
You know,
there's a lot. Yeah.
You know what, though? I'm gonna say this though. Steve Largent didn't make it to the playoffs until probably his 7th year in the league. He was with the expansion Seattle Seahawks.
So there's some commentators I've been seeing. I don't know their names, but I've been watching during the day and in between work. There's commentators saying at the end of this season, if Justin Jefferson doesn't get a playoff win, the Vikings should cut bait and trade.
They should. Why would you keep him?
Exactly. Well, you can save. I think it's about 30 mil, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, you gonna save, but
it's about 30 mil.
30 mil, yeah.
I would have to look at the contract.
I'm just saying though, if you can get some shit like what Kansas City got for Tyreek Hill, why wouldn't you? What the fuck are you doing with Justin Jefferson? All you doing is wasting Justin Jefferson's great career, bro.
Shut up, Zoe.
Zoe, I told you why they're keeping Justin.
I'm saying you got Addison, you could build another receiver up.
He's the face of the team.
I've said it before. Receivers are a dime a dozen.
They want to be like the face of the team.
Yeah, I've said it before. Receivers are a dime a dozen
in the playoffs. So it ain't that though, Shaq. It's just the point. Like Justin Jefferson never took over a playoff game or went crazy in the playoff game.
Receivers are not a dime a dozen, TB. To have a top-notch receiver, it comes around. They come around. A top-notch receiver comes around maybe once every 7.
We're talking about
years.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm talking about
We're
position.
talking about Cashman.
You can find a good receiver, and he ends up in the NFL being a number 1. You can always work with a receiver's skills.
But all the talent in the world is not
I
going to
will
matter.
never, if I'm owning a football team, I will never overpay for a friggin' receiver. Not for a position where the game now is a passing league and you can always find one.
It depends, though. It depends on how that receiver land, though. I ain't gonna lie. If we were winning with Justin Jefferson and he did go crazy in the playoff and we lost, I wouldn't be mad. But it be games where you see
how bad were his numbers in that Giants game and then in that Rams game? Oh, they were pretty abysmal, weren't they?
They were bad in the Rams game. The Giants game was
the
entire team was bad. I mean,
the entire team, like, it's not on Justin Jefferson. If you're not
that Giants game is atrocious, bro. That might be one of the worst losses in history, if I'm being honest with you.
If you're getting off of Justin Jefferson next offseason, you can't do it before June 1st. It has to be after.
You got to be after June 1st.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
If you do it before June 1st, it costs you like $16 million next offseason. So,
what is it after?
Like, are you saving money?
If you did it post June 1st, you'd be saving. You would be saving. It would be like $15 million next year, and then $20 million the year after.
Oh,
like
yeah, okay.
The $35 million year, like the money in that, we all know the money in the NFL, these contracts, it's so fake. Like we took down his hit to $19 million this year.
Like, the contracts, man, the players really get fucked over. You're right.
And the cap goes up. The cap goes up every year, and depending on where the players are living, taxes hit them real hard.
But
you're right.
This is what I'm talking about, though. Just like my boy D Skull father say, man, you don't get rid of JJ. If you can build this roster and save money and build through the draft like regular teams do that compete for Super Bowl, you get rid of JJ.
You just don't want to do it before you have no value left in it. And Dell talks about that a lot, Dell. Remember, you want to be in front of that, right? You don't want to wait until he's a shell of himself.
But it may get to the point where JJ decides to be like, I want out too.
I wouldn't blame him. Could you blame him?
And plus, let's keep in mind, because everybody's like, oh, how courageous they were. They took a pay cut. No, if the team wants to make you take a pay cut or want to move your money around, they do it. They don't need no permission. So they need to knock off the nonsense about the sacrifice of a team.
It ain't that though, cause what I'm looking at, the like next year's draft is a healthy draft. Like especially for the quarterback spot. Depending on what JJ look like when he get in there, if he start, whatever the case might be. But we don't know how Teasley feel about JJ McCarthy. We don't know how he feel about Kevin O'Connell. He might be ready to move on and blow this whole shit up and get his fucking process going fast.
We actually kind of do know how Teasley feels about McCarthy, by the way.
Why you say that?
The Seahawks were very in on JJ McCarthy in 2024.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were very interested in him.
But I read something different though. I read if he would have fell to Seattle, they still wouldn't have took him.
I mean, I'm not saying they absolutely.
Not saying they would have, but they were in on him. He was on their board, and he was high on their board.
But okay. So let me say this: like, let's be real about Seattle, y'all. They took my man Will Milroe from Seattle. From Alabama.
Jalen Milroe.
You don't know fucking shit about Milroe.
Yeah, I know he can't throw. I know he can't throw the fucking football.
Lank, motherfucker. Lank.
I don't know what Lank is.
Sorry.
So wants to go back to Mike Waller, Jerry Rice. It ain't that though. It's just a point. Like, bro, you don't need a JJ and that, bro. Who win with the receivers?
This is the part of the offseason where I think what you're saying is true, but this is the part of the offseason where we forget how fucking good Justin Jefferson is.
No, I'm not. I'm not. But I'm not saying bad. I'm just saying if you want to pay Addison his money, and you get more from Jefferson compared to Addison, you sign Addison, you draft another receiver, and you save the money. You could build your roster around that.
If we traded Jefferson and paid Addison, I would not watch the Vikings whatever year that happens. That would be so fucking backwards. You're paying Jordan Addison the same money that you're paying Justin Jefferson.
No, first off, hold on, wait. I gotta say that Addison ain't getting shit about 2025. To me,
yes, he is. Addison. No, this is a fact. Addison is getting at minimum 30.
Minimum. How you figure that?
That's the market.
He's a yeah.
Christian
what does
Watson just got
Jefferson Williams
31.
get?
I'd have to look at his contract, but Christian Watson just got 31.
Yeah,
Watson got 31.
Yeah, with no guarantee money after. Okay, I'll do that.
Talk
I'll give
about
him
high
21 million
Okay.
with no
prices.
guarantee money after year one.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
they
signing
are.
that shit.
Motherfuckers.
You think Addison would sign a contract with your $31 million in guaranteed money?
At Costco is $3.84 a gallon.
But you could,
Damn.
you could say also, has Addison ever hit 1,000 yards receiving?
He might hit it this year.
They'll look at all those numbers when it comes to that.
No.
Sign that contract.
What happened
Yeah,
hit
they
this shit
did that
this
with
year?
Christian Watson too, and Christian Watson just got 31
Oh
million.
well.
I'm just saying, but my whole thing is, man, like, y'all, we don't need a Justin Jefferson to win a Super Bowl, bro. You don't need him to win a Super Bowl.
No, if you're looking at it from Teasley's side, do what you have to do to make the team better. If you're looking at it from the owner's side, they're probably thinking, man, if we trade him, that's a lot of money going on the door for ticket sales, for jerseys, for all that.
You know what, though? Here's the thing with that, though. That has been the philosophy of the Wilfs ever since they bought this team, and what has it got us? Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing.
If you wanted a
But that's how they think.
Jefferson jersey, you'd have one by now. God damn it!
It ain't that though, bro. If we trade Jefferson,
No, it is
bro,
though.
y'all still gonna buy tickets. Y'all still going to the game.
Oh, I'm just saying, like they use him on like everything.
Zoe, they're buying the tickets and they're going to the games. I can't afford one of them overpriced fucking tickets to watch a mediocre football team on Sundays.
So let me ask you this, though. I want to go a little deeper in this question for you. Do you think right now the way that KOC and Kwesi has built this team is not built correctly?
Correct.
With the proportions of money going to specific players, positions, etc.
Correct. Correct. You know why I'll point at? I will point at to this. The O line is obvious. Then I go to tight end. You at one point of a time, TJ Hawkinson was the highest paid tight end in NFL. Then you turn around and give Josh Oliver 10 or 9 or 8. How much are we making a year?
I think we gave him 8 or 9 a year.
8 or 9.
I think it's an affordable contract.
But I'm saying
Pretty
though,
good,
it was still too much.
But I'm saying, but most teams will pay their tight end and run with a rookie tight end to go with that high price tight end. We paying 2 tight ends. You're overpaying for a fucking wide receiver. You don't like. We ain't doing shit with. You're overpriced for a fucking quarterback. Like we put too much money in the offense.
You know what? Okay, Zoe, this is what I told you before. We got a great football team with the standards of fantasy football. We don't have a good football team as a whole. We suck on both sides of the line of scrimmage. The defense can get the most out of the defense, but they've got holes. That offensive line definitely has holes. And the offense, believe it or not, as much credit as they give KOC for being this offensive guru, they need to get on his ass for some of his play calling and his really bad game situation play calling.
That motherfucker can't read the room, bro. He cannot read the fucking room, TV.
We also got to take a little bit deeper, like on Jedi's question about where the money is going.
Yeah.
Why were the Vikings putting all this money toward free agents? It's because they couldn't fucking draft.
They couldn't draft.
I would say this. I would say this, B.
Collaboration.
But that's an important thing, though, Brev, because if they can't draft, it's not all about the drafting. I mean, some of the coaching is shit too. Because
they can't develop. They don't
we
develop
draft
nobody.
for the cap more than we do the talent, bro. If you look at our draft picks, we'll always draft to fucking fill a contract that's coming up, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Well, another thing is there's just too much collaboration.
It's because Eric Wilson and fucking Cashman have their contracts coming up. That's why we took a fucking middle linebacker in the second round, bro.
Yeah, too much collaboration is a good point, man. Say that again. Say that again. Too much collaboration is a good point.
Yeah, too much.
You know what?
Well, no, I'm saying like it's just too much collaboration with like multiple people.
Here's a problem: the collaboration. The collaboration is among a bunch of people who basically don't know shit about football in the first goddamn place. That's problem number one. You don't have football people running your football team. Teasley's actually a football guy. This team's been run by a bunch of cast-offs from fucking Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah.
That's not football. You had a bunch of people you had a bunch of business people running your football team. They don't know shit about football. And you know what they do know about football? Fantasy football. That's it.
Yeah, but damn though, like damn, fuck
Marketing.
like fuck the O and D line. Fuck it.
What you talking about? Fuck the O and D line, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying they saying fuck the O line and D line. TB.
Oh, that's because you know why? Because nowadays, today's football is so fantasy driven and so offensive driven. You just ignore that there's 5 big motherfuckers up there to make that offense click.
What the fuck is going on?
All that. They missed that part of the
Zipper, you go, I go. You go, I go.
How are the Vikings saying fuck the O-line and D-line right now? What led you to that?
No, not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah, no, B. I'm talking about in the past. Like you should like I told people, bro. 2 years ago, you should have drafted O'Neal replacement to have him ready to go in to slide in for O'Neal. You supposed to draft ahead when you know contracts are coming up.
Walter Rouse, they tried.
He never even played, have he?
You want to know what? I'm going to be straight up honest, and I don't want to hear anybody give me no backslack about this shit either. You know why Rouse ain't on the field? Because fucking Chris Cooper didn't like him. That's why.
That's why I said. Did he even
That's
play?
why.
I like Walter Rouse, bro.
Did he even play?
Bro, I thought he played good in preseason.
He did not play because fucking Chris Cooper would not play him.
Bro, I thought he played good in preseason, bro. I thought,
Bob,
and then who was the guy that went to the Patriots? We had another offensive lineman.
It was Vidarian Lowe. Vidarian Lowe.
No. There was an offensive lineman, bro.
That's him.
Vidarian Lowe.
That's him.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Bradbury.
We ain't talking about forklift Johnny.
So Zoe, how do you get? How do we? If you're the GM, right? If you're GM, we're going to call you GM Zoe for the rest for today, buddy.
Oh fuck!
How do you get on this? What do you do first? You focus on trading, or you focus on the O line completely until you get it right?
No,
you focus on the coach until you get it right.
Listen. Like they gonna argue me, but at the end of the day, they're gonna agree. They're gonna agree with me later on. Listen, what you do is you see how the season go, and you look at the weakness. But you already know in the back of your pocket, Justin Jefferson is an asset where I can easily build the team to get more draft picks and save money, so we can move on from his ass. Addison might have to go. He might have to go. I might have to draft a center or a tackle in the first round. And
if you have a good enough QB who knows the position, I think better than any QB that we've had in the position, they can rise the tide of all the boats. So they make everybody better on the team. Even average receivers can look very good with a quarterback who can play the position. So I agree with you to an extent. I think we keep going at the O-line until we get the O-line right.
Yeah, but another thing though, Jedi, honestly though, bro, it's play calling. Bro, you can't be calling the fucking 8-9 passes in a fucking row, especially on 3rd and 2. What is we doing? Why the fuck we in shotgun, dropping back, scanning the field, and receiver 5 and 10 yards down the field on 3rd and 2?
Oh, you mean 3rd and 2? You mean 3rd and 2 at the 5-yard line?
Whatever the case, run that ball. Keep on running the ball. That when the play actually come in.
I have a serious question. Do you think they're going to put Kyler under center, or are they going to keep it 80% of the time where he's not under center?
Man, he's going under center.
He can.
No, he's not. He's going to be 80% of the time in the shotgun.
Do you think so?
They'll be mostly in the gun. The Vikings are mostly in the gun anyway.
Is that going to work worse for our offensive line or better? I don't know about that, bro.
It'll be worse because he can't play under center.
He can't play under center.
It'll be fine because
it's going to put more pressure on them.
Hey, y'all, what are we going to do at safety, man? For real. Let's have an honest discussion here. What the fuck are we going to do at safety? Is Jay Ward the answer?
He might be. We don't know. Shit, we got a better D line.
You know what you're going to have? You're going to have a safety platoon, which means Jacoby Thomas will be a part of it. Jay Ward will be a part of it,
Man.
and Jackson will be a part of it.
Man,
so
fuck
whatever you
Man,
do,
fuck the
don't bring
safety
back
spot.
Harrison Smith.
Who?
Whatever you do, don't bring back Harrison Smith.
Man, you
That
don't
would be
bring him
terrible.
back for what? You
Bro.
what for what? Run with Jay Ward or Theo whoever. Run with
Oh,
whoever.
that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, Jay Ward.
It's a big fucking hole on our roster, man. It's a big
just
fucking
the,
hole.
the simple,
But Dale, can I ask y'all this?
the
though?
simple.
Go ahead, Carl.
What you say, Cause?
Oh, I was gonna say the simple solution is what we've been talking about over and over. Oh, I said the simple solution is what we've been talking about. It's literally like you need to continue to draft behind your starters, and then when you're done getting those backups, you need to get draft backups for those backups.
That's what I said.
And then if you're gonna trade for Jefferson, I'm talking about as a whole. I'm talking about every position, all your top guys. If you're gonna trade for Jefferson, you need to be asking for first round draft picks.
Zoe, if you get 2 firsts, are you trading him?
Who?
JJ.
Yeah.
You talking about Jefferson?
For 2 firsts?
Yeah. 2 firsts.
Yeah, 2 firsts.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather take more than 2. Give me a first, a second, and a third, and some other shit.
You're not gonna get that.
Let's say I'm a GM. I'm a GM. Hey, ring. GM Zoe of the Vikings. I'll offer you 2 first-round picks and
what team
a second-round pick.
What team are you?
What team
I'm gonna be.
Doesn't matter. So GM, just answer the damn phone.
No, that's a first.
It does matter because if
The Tennessee Titans.
Okay, that's different than if it's.
I think it'll be the Raiders.
The Raiders. I'm getting the Raiders.
The team matters because of the position of the draft pick. So, like, if the Bills are calling me, I know it's a late 20s pick. If it's the Cardinals, I know it's early.
Yeah, but you can always move that late pick for farther up.
Yeah, you can always move around.
Yeah, you can always move around.
Yeah, I would though. For
You
2
keep him in
first,
the AFC though. You keep him in the
2 first?
AFC for sure.
2 first, I'll move him. Shit. What the fuck?
Are you moving him, Brad, for 2
give up
first?
a first for Jefferson.
It again, it depends.
So
on
Jedi.
The team. If one of the worst teams is offering me 2 first, I'd be more inclined to. I know you can move around, but I would rather get 2 early first than not get 2 early first.
Raiders, Titans.
It also depends on how this team finishes this year. Hell, they might end up being in the top 15 for picks.
Mm-hmm.
Will Fry last year, my boy.
If superstar Brevy Brightlights was the general manager of the Minnesota Vikings, you know what we do every single fucking time in the draft is just pick the best goddamn player available. And 2022,
please
fucking take Kyle Hamilton. 2023, Addison. 2024, don't take.
But you know what, Brev? The way we're talking, this is what happens, and we're not even on anybody's payroll to pick a football player and pick a team. That's what happens when you got incompetent people picking your draft and picking NFL players.
Yep.
There's nothing. There has been nothing.
TB, like I said, man, they draft for their contracts, bro. That's how they've been drafting.
You know what this fucking team does? Do you know what this fucking team does? Ever since O'Connell got here, ever since they blew it up with Zimmer and Spielman, everything's been by fucking committee with a bunch of fucking people that don't know what the hell they're doing. That's what the fucking problem is. You don't have football people running your fucking football team. Bottom line, no ifs, ands, or buts, no other fucking excuses. You gotta have football people running your goddamn football team in order for your football team to become a football champion. It's that simple.
Oh, TB, it starts from the top, from the ownership.
And they're the biggest dumb fucks there, because guess what? They have never mentioned Super Bowl. You know what they've said? They have said, let's make the playoffs and take it from there.
Yeah.
What, you ain't trying to get to the Super Bowl, motherfucker? I thought the bottom line for an NFL team was to win the Super Bowl. You just want to make the fucking playoffs because it means you might get more income for a home game.
Have you ever seen a team in the NFL as up and down as this organization, though, Zoe? It's crazy.
No.
There are.
I wouldn't call it up and down. I'd call us back and forth. If that makes sense.
Well,
but look at it though. The Vikings
the
are
old
what?
in and out.
What is the Vikings? Number 4 of all-time wins in the
without a
NFL?
Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna. Zoe, that's what I was gonna bring up. We're
like,
I think we're the most winningest team to never win.
Yeah, we buy our.
What did I say about that the other time? And I even said it on the Vintage Vikings.
We're too good to suck. We're too good to suck.
The Minnesota Vikings' worst enemy is the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, AB. I seen you made a post on Twitter. I thought I commented, but I didn't. But you said how KOC don't want Drake May so bad, but that same year, they end up trading for Josh Dobbs and end up winning.
What was that, Zoe?
Huh? You said what?
What'd you say? You cut out.
I said.
Oh, what'd you say? You cut out.
Hey, do the rest of y'all hear me?
I hear. I think Cause's thing is behind. I think.
Yeah, Cause behind. What I was saying is, when Kirk Cousins went down, we went out and traded for Josh Dobbs and ended up winning 3 games. If we would have chucked that shit as the L and took them losses, we would probably had a number 2 pick in that NFL draft and got the quarterback we wanted. When you want to
we've been putting ourselves behind the 8 ball ever since we traded a first-round draft pick for Sam fucking Bradford, bro.
No, it ain't about that. When you want to win meaningless games for no reasons, when you play stupid games, you get dumb rewards, and this is what happened.
So yeah, I had a lot of conversations around that time about just lose when Kirk went down and everything. And in hindsight, I totally get it. If we lost game, we would have even had a shot at Caleb Williams, maybe. So you can even go above Drake May. Yeah. But that's just the nature of the nature of the NFL is there's ways to do it, but also there's an active investigation and lawsuit about tanking. Can you convince a locker room full of grown men that don't know if they'll be in the league next year to go lose games on purpose?
You're not gonna get anybody that gives a fuck about their job.
Exactly.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing. Y'all forgetting this. Goddamn, Brian Flores was fired because he wouldn't tank, and he is now suing the NFL.
Exactly.
Lovie Smith was fired because guess what? He won the last game of the season, and it cost the Texans. What was it? Pick number 1?
Hey, TB.
I think so.
How come that owner is still owns that fucking team? That's the biggest fucking question. That's collusion, bro. If they wouldn't draft it, if they fucking blackballed that fucking quarterback from Cincinnati, why in the fuck would they have a fucking owner that fucking wants their team to fucking lose?
Because the owners are all in the same boat.
Bro, it doesn't matter. He's trying to fix fucking games.
They all do that shit.
They all do that, Dell. Don't you know?
Been doing it for years.
Put it this way. You know what the biggest problem with the NFL is? It's not Goodell, it's the owners. Goodell just listens to the owners. Bottom line, Goodell listens to the owners. They need somebody to go out there and get on the microphone and give a bunch of word salad so the press will buy it. But the owners are calling a shot. Fuck, Goodell's not even a GM. Fucking Jerry Jones has been running this league ever since he fucking got in the league.
Zoe, let me ask you.
The oil salesman, we expect.
Let me ask you. In our own division, the Packers, do you give their drafting strategy and coaching and drafting strategy a thumbs up? Because we watch them draft and how they draft for the last 20 years, right? What do you think about their drafting strategy?
The Packer draft strategy been good, but the last
you don't think so, Brev?
No, the last 2-3 years been bad because the Packers like Broski, what he said before. You overpaid for Jordan Love, who played too late to never see what he could do. Then you went out and traded for Michael Parsons, who really ain't that good.
He's talking about drafting strategy, though, man. The way the Packers
trades, just the drafting strategy.
They drafting strategy ain't good because in this past NFL draft, they drafted no offensive line and they need O-line help. So I don't know. I don't know.
With the Packers, they've been lucky enough that they've had Hall of Fame quarterbacks for the last 30 years, and now it's coming back on them.
So they can get by.
I would say
so they were able to just get by on what they had.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's kind of flip-flop. I think their drafting strategy used to be terrible, but now it's actually gotten a little bit better. Like they haven't had perfect drafts in the last couple of years, but when Aaron Rodgers was the starter, they never drafted a wide receiver in the first round. They just lucked out completely with Devontae being good, and then like Aaron making receivers out of nobody.
I did say the last 3 years been bad though.
Yeah,
well, we got to see what Golden does this year before.
Yeah,
Golden wasn't good in college.
I understood the Golden pick.
Yeah, he was. Are you fucking out of your gourd?
So you tell me Matthew Golden ran the whole route tree in college?
Yeah.
No, come on. Okay.
What did you say?
I said in college, did Matthew Golden run a route tree?
He probably hasn't run a route tree since high school.
He ain't never run a route tree in college, man. He was just.
I mean, you know what though, Brev? This in the last 2 years though, if the Bears continue to get better and draft with Ben Johnson, this is like going to be a clinic for the Vikings to watch a franchise go from complete ass to being like in the playoffs, deep in the playoffs. You know, it's really hard to watch as a Vikings fan. To watch the Bears go from that shit to literally, yeah.
Yo, how did they
become a quarterback in the division?
Yo, how did they end up with Udeze and Caleb Williams in the same damn draft?
Who?
What trade got pulled with the Bears?
When they traded with Carolina.
Oh,
it was
Carolina.
The DJ Moore trade. It was the
DJ Moore trade.
Oh, okay.
Was it Moore? Yeah, it was DJ Moore. And then the GM was ready to cut everybody. So,
and remember, folks, the GM Ryan Poles was going to do that here in Minnesota, and the Wilfs did not want him to do it. He was going to blow up the team.
Matthew Golden in college did not run no motherfucking route tree. Do y'all know what the fucking route tree is?
Though I think you're getting Matthew Golden confused with somebody because Matthew Golden was fucking insane at running routes.
Bro, all he did was little fly routes and shit.
That's not true. He had some of the best route tempo and route timing in college.
Okay, so where did he play college ball at?
Texas.
He went to
Texas.
He ain't like
Texas.
Did you watch a lot of Texas
Dale, where'd he go again?
I probably watched about 3-4 Texas games.
Okay, so in 3 and 4 Texas games, all you can say is all he can run is post patterns.
I'm saying he never like.
But did you watch a whole game, or did you just watch?
Hey, what's up to my people?
I watched the whole game when they played good team. I watched the whole game when they played Michigan.
That's really the only time you paid attention to him when they played Michigan.
But Matthew Golden ain't that type of receiver though. Well, that's to me. Well,
that
I don't know.
motherfucker got wheels, man.
Yeah, yes, he fast. He will kill you like on the fly route.
Fast and can also run routes. He's not Ty Felton is fast but can't run routes. Matthew Golden.
Okay, hold on.
No, hold on. Okay, I gotta say this. I won't put him on the Ty Felton level. I won't do that because he is explosive.
Ty Felton getting cut, bro.
I think so. I had him. I did a 53-man roster projection on Purple PTSD. I had Felton getting
you don't really play.
Yeah, Felton's getting cut. Dylan Bell's going to take his spot.
Tony, who are the Vikings receivers when we had Favre? It was Sidney Rice, Percy Harvin,
Bernard Berrian.
Okay, so
that tight end, Shinoko.
Bernard Berrian.
Shanko. Okay, so Percy Harvin, Sidney Rice, and Bernard Berrian.
Shinoko
versus Juwan Jennings,
Shanko,
Justin Jefferson, and Jordan Addison. It's obviously like Sidney Rice and the team of 09, like they're not even close to like it's probably as good as these. Well, maybe pretty.
You know, the wild thing about Sidney Rice, about Sidney Rice is he wasn't shit before Brett Favre got there. Brett Favre, man, got that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point, Zoe. That's my whole point. If you get the quarterback right, which we can't do, we still can't figure out in this fucking franchise after 50 fucking years. You can make average receivers look fucking great, Brev.
You know what? We really haven't had a quarterback since Dante.
Dude,
like how many TB? How many Hall of Fame quarterbacks we had? None.
Just Tarkenton.
Well, besides them, none. That was back in. So
Can
none after him.
Can you count Favre for the 1 year he played?
I'm not. No, Favre was a Packer. Favre was a Packer. Warren Moon was a Packer. We had Warren Moon for 3 years, but Warren Moon was an Oiler more than anything.
He played a lot of.
Brett Favre was a Falcon, homeboy.
Yeah,
he was.
Falcon. But he got his fame with the Packers.
He only played what? 1-2 games with the Falcons.
Explain this to me though. Like I know drafting quarterbacks usually will get you fired as a GM because if they don't work out. But like, why won't the Vikings just keep drafting them until they find one that can actually like rise up? Or is
Bro,
the
because
coaching
you need
that
a
bad?
coach, man. Let's go
Because
back to the Falcons example. The Falcons, when they had Brett Favre, also had Jeff George and Steve Berline, bro. They had damn near three Hall of Fame fucking quarterbacks on their roster.
You know what,
Couldn't
though?
make one of them work.
Honestly, though, the problem with the Falcons back then was they had Glanville as a head
Hold
coach.
on, hold on. Let B answer Jedi question though, because I got a kickback on that.
It's because they're too good. The Vikings are always too good to be in range for a legitimate quarterback.
But B.
Nah, you can get like Tony Romo in the 4th round, right?
But
you have to get
Are they gonna
generationally
cross,
lucky to get a quarterback.
But B, hey B, can I ask you a question though, B? By you
ask
saying
me
the Vikings
anything,
too
bro.
good, I just want to know like somebody said on the panel, the problem with the Vikings is they never had a coach can identify the like when Andy Reid got Patrick Mahomes, I was like, who the fuck is this?
Even before that, Andy Reid was the one that took Donovan McNabb.
No, he did though. But what I'm saying is, a coach know quarterbacks, and he identified the quarterback he want because
But you know what, Zoe?
Andy Reid, low key is one of the best NFL coaches ever.
Yeah,
But here's the thing, though, Zoe, you're missing the point altogether. A coach to identify a starting quarterback, that's the reason KOC was hired in the first damn place.
Okay, TB, I'm happy you said that. If you look at Kevin O'Connell's track record, TB, and everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, where had Kevin O'Connell ever been somewhere and they develop a rookie quarterback?
You're rehashing another concept. You're rehashing.
No.
Kevin
I'm
O'Connell identified
asking.
he identified a franchise quarterback, and the Vikings couldn't get the job done to go up and get him.
Who?
Drake May.
Come on,
Drake
hey,
May's.
hold on, wait. Let me say this. B, you keep on saying Drake May. I gotta be 100% honest with you, bro. If Drake May was in the Minnesota Vikings offense, he would not look like this. Josh McDaniel is a way better play caller than a fucking Kevin O'Connell, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Why would Drake May not look like that in Minnesota?
Bro,
because
Kevin O'Connell calling the plays.
Because J.J. McCarthy might suck.
No, the concept here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like Josh McDaniel is a good offensive coordinator. He's not a good head coach.
The concept in Minnesota is similar to the one at UNC that Drake May ran, where it was gimmicky ass passing offense.
And UNC sucked.
That fits Drake May to a fucking T.
UNC. Okay, Brad.
Hey, I'll say this. I mean, how many rookie quarterbacks has Sean McVay taken?
It don't matter about that.
I know.
I'm saying hold on, wait. Sean McVay took a Jared Goff to the Super Bowl off the run game. He knew we were dealing with.
Off the run game, yep.
He knew we were dealing with. Then we got a Matthew Stafford. He switched it up to what he like. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is, where have we seen Kevin O'Connell put his blueprint on a quarterback and develop a young quarterback in the NFL?
Let's get some club sponsorship in this motherfucker.
You never will. You haven't, and you never will.
How do you hold that
he's not that coach.
How often do you get chances to do that, though? He's only had one chance. I don't understand the argument.
Bro, he had Jared Hall.
That come on.
Okay, so
Brev, let me put this to you. A lot of people would have much more respect for Kevin O'Connell if he was that type of coach that could take a quarterback that's completely raw and turn him into an NFL quarterback that is serviceable or a little beyond serviceable. He can't. That's the problem. If he is supposed to be this quarterback guru, this offensive genius that we've all been told he is, then this team would be winning the division all the time and at least have one playoff win.
But listen, what I'm trying to say
is Kyle Shanahan an idiot for trading the farm for Trey Lance and getting bailed out by drafting Purdy?
No, he did.
But at least, here's the thing though. At least he got something out of Brock Purdy. He saved it.
Hey, you know what, TB? That's what I'm about to go back on B. Because you said Jared Hard. Brock Purdy was the last pick, and Kyle Shanahan got something out of him. And we think Kevin O'Connell was supposed to get here to develop us as a quarterback, and he can't develop no Jared Hard. no Max Bros, no Max Bros.
I don't think anybody can develop. I don't think anybody can develop Max Brosmer.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody could develop him. Nobody could develop Brosmer or Jaron Hall, and where I put the blame.
But you know what, though, Brev?
The blame on KC.
Brev, wait a minute. Hold on, Brev. He had Josh Dobbs, and Josh Dobbs was actually doing pretty well for this team before he did what he did to Josh Dobbs.
He learned that down playbook. But TB, I don't know if B can hear me now, but ask B this question. If we would have drafted Brock Purdy, do you think he would be the quarterback he is now with the Minnesota Vikings?
Hell no.
Sixth round.
He wouldn't even be on the team.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying,
you're resting your argument on a hypothetical. We don't know.
How?
You're holding Kevin O'Connell against an historical, unbelievably lucky outlier and Brock Purdy.
But
McCarthy then.
Your reason for saying that KLC is this great coach has a lot of hypotheticals too.
I didn't say he was this great coach. I'm just saying he's not an awful, terrible coach. He's had one shot at identifying a young quarterback, and he wanted Drake May. He signed off technically on JJ McCarthy, but he went out and identified Drake May. The only fucking reason we give for good quarterbacks on this show is about going to Super Bowls. And Drake May just went to a Super Bowl.
So but timing though.
Yeah, but Drake May also had a really good offensive coordinator in Josh McDaniel. Did not put the onus, like all the pressure, on him.
What's the point of identifying a quarterback though if the timing of your franchise you can't go get him though, bruv? That's what pisses me off.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, how many times is Kevin O'Connell supposed to identify a young quarterback right now? Like his little dart throws on Jaron Hall and Max Brosmer. I give him blame on Jaron Hall for going out liking Jaron Hall and making a case to bring him in. I'll blame him on that. I don't blame Kevin O'Connell for not being able to make Jaron Hall into something, but I will for identifying.
But here's the thing, though. If you're a head coach and you're brought up here as that guy that's supposed to get a quarterback that can be serviceable and good and run this offense, isn't that on you for coaching? Or do you just give him a complete pass? Or do you say, well, he's calling plays, so he doesn't have time to develop a quarterback?
I think every
why is there such a this guy gets a pass on everything? I don't get that.
I think every coach can do everything better. I completely believe, and I agree with that. But I think when we're saying that and giving everything to Kevin O'Connell in terms of blame, we're not leaving room for, maybe that guy just sucks. And that's all the NFL draft is. The NFL draft is a complete crapshoot.
But you know what, though, Brev? Here's the problem. And this is with Minnesota media. I'm not saying you, but this is Minnesota media. Kevin O'Connell's getting a pass for a lot of the shit that they yelled at Zimmer, Frazier, Childress, Denny Green, big time.
I agree with that.
They got railroaded for the same shit that Kevin O'Connell's getting a pass on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if this
there's the problem right there. When you think about it, every coach does everything different from another coach, good, bad, in between. But Kevin O'Connell, he needs more criticism than he's getting.
Sure, bro. Yeah. The man needs
a lot more criticism.
If
the man can't win in the fucking playoffs.
I guarantee. Hey, I would be interested to know if we don't take JJ at 10, if Denver takes him, because Sean Payton.
The Jets wanted him. The Jets wanted him too.
But my thing is though, Jedi. I want to ask B. If you are looking at a Kevin O'Connell offense, and you're looking at JJ McCarthy and Bo Nix, we all know we have way more pass attempts with the two quarterbacks. So what the fuck would make you take a JJ McCarthy if you're going to keep your offense the same?
Here's another thing too. Do you want to put?
It's a fair question.
Did you want to really put? It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Do you really want to put him behind that offensive line? It wasn't.
I'm just saying, but Bo Nix slung that bitch over 1,000 times in college.
Yeah, he did.
I think. I agree with that because, like, again, I was a McCarthy guy coming out of Michigan, but now in hindsight, I'm kind of like, okay, that didn't really make sense to take McCarthy because he didn't throw the ball.
But B, the crazy part is, I was on JJ coming to the Vikings, but like I told people in my video, I would love JJ to come here though. But at the end of the day, Do it make sense? He coming from a running team and running play after pass. Bo Nix, it coming from like, he checked down. Like, bro, y'all want to bash quarterbacks for everything.
So
I like
saying,
Bo Nix, but Bo Nix played good in college to me. So I would tell a Vikings fan, Bo Nix is cool.
You think you would have liked Bo Nix? Like taking Bo Nix in that part at that point?
I'm saying to work in the Kevin O'Connell offense, he don't run the football.
So you were
okay this year.
You were okay with Bo Nix's fit in the Vikings offense, but not Drake May.
No. What I'm saying though, what I'm saying is though, Drake May was out of the question. You know,
I like Bo Nix in college over Drake.
But what I'm saying though, Drake May was gone. You couldn't get him.
I know, so but I'm saying Kevin O'Connell identified him. The Vikings couldn't go and get him. But you're saying that Drake May wouldn't fit the Vikings offense, but Bo Nix would fit the offense.
What I'm saying is he probably would have, but you couldn't get a Bo Nix. We knew New England was high on Bo Nix. But what I'm saying is, why would you take a quarterback that threw the ball only 15 to 18 times per game compared to a quarterback that threw it 28 or 20 or 30 times per game over 5 or 6 years in college? Like, it didn't make no sense to me.
Because O'Connell wanted May, he technically signed off on McCarthy, and Kwesi was very much a McCarthy guy.
But if it is a crapshoot, Brev, like, I would just keep throwing the crap, keep throwing the darts. I mean, I know it sounds shitty to say. Look at the Redskins. The Redskins drafted RG3 and Kirk Cousins. Okay, like what is stopping the Vikings from doing something like that?
Ownership,
overall pick. Like, you can take flyers on mid-round picks, but it's a waste.
I think they should be taking more flyers, bro. I think they should be taking a flyer or two every year at that fucking position.
I think your ownership also has to be like, think championship.
Jedi, our biggest problem is ownership. And you know what? That started when they got Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That started when they got Kirk Cousins. They weren't going to win with Kirk Cousins, but they were bound and determined to get their money's worth out of Kirk Cousins.
He said, bonus, hell no, get the fuck out of here. He doing good with a grape. Bro, listen, I seen, bro, like the part I'm confused with y'all. Hey, y'all not forgot how the way Bo Nix played against the Buffalo Bills in that playoff game? Bo Nix aired the ball out, and that's how they won the game.
Bo Nix is overhated.
Yeah, I mean, that shit crazy.
And once again, Bo also has Sean Payton.
I'm just saying though, like, people hate Bo Nix for no reason. Like, what the fuck? He only been in the league for what, 3 years?
But isn't it true though, Brev? Weren't there a lot of other GMs in the league when Patrick Mahomes was coming out who had real problems with Mahomes' mechanics and shit? There are a lot of people who are not very high on him, actually.
Yeah,
they also let him Andy Reid let him ad lib.
Yeah. The teams that were high on Mahomes were incredibly high on Mahomes. The teams that were low on Mahomes were very low on Mahomes. Personally, I loved Mahomes. I thought he was super fun. I didn't think he'd be nearly as good as he turned out to be, but he was very polarizing during that process.
He got a little time to develop too.
Mm-hmm.
But if you asked Andy Reid, I'm sure he'd tell you what he saw in him, and I'm sure he'd tell you why he went up to get him. If you ask Kevin O'Connell, if you ask Kevin O'Connell, hey, why'd you go up and get JJ? I mean, you'd get some bullshit salad ass answer.
But my thing,
what are you gonna say? He didn't have his guy wasn't there, so he just took what was there, the scraps.
I don't know. I'm not buying that shit, bro.
I wish Kwesi would say something about that, bro. But we're never going to get that.
Kwesi's not going to say anything, and they probably told him with the Niners, just let it go.
He signed that NDA.
So. It's also important to note that, like, just because a quarterback throws for crazy production in college, it doesn't mean that they're going to be good in the NFL. So maybe that's what the Vikings were taking. An unfortunate, perfect example of that is the late Dwayne Haskins.
Vikings. Hold on, wait. Okay.
Zoe, you need You need to check your boy. Hold on, wait. You need to check your boy.
No, that's my boy. We gotta talk about this though. We gotta talk about this. So we all can talk about this. Where do y'all think the Lions will fall in the NFC North this year? Because let's be real, Jared Goff is not the best quarterback in the division, and they defense is ass, and they about to overpay for Jared Gibbs. Let's talk about the Lions, because I see Chris in the chat talking shit like the Lions is the Bears or some shit. Like, They got something to hold.
They have the easiest schedule in the NFL. If they don't fucking come out, then what the hell?
I'm saying, look at their defense though.
The defense is abysmal.
Who are they corners?
Look at their coordinators.
Their coordinators are hot garbage.
I'm just saying, like, bro, like at the end of the day, Chris, we get team props on my panel, but the Lions is the team that going back to the bottom, bro. Your defense is like your corners and safety are ass, and you about to pay Gibbs a crazy amount of money. And I really don't feel like he deserved that money. I'm not paying Gibbs no 25, 23 million per year. That
not
just
for running back. Not for running back.
Not for
Yeah,
him.
get it from somebody.
That position is shot now.
I'm just saying, Gibbs is a good.
It is, but I'm saying he's gonna get it from somebody though.
But what I'm saying though, cause I think Gibbs is a good rotational player. I don't think he could take 25, 28 fucking carries a game and fucking 5 catches out of the backfield.
There's not many teams that have a running back that takes the whole load anymore. It's just not how the
That's
game
because,
they should.
That's because teams don't run the ball anymore.
They backup running back is.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make anybody a backup running back.
No, they got Isaiah Pacheco, bro. ATB.
They can use him.
What's that?
TB, you know what crazy? They had Isaiah Pacheco, bro. And I wanted the Chiefs to get away from this running back so bad during the fucking offseason, bro. He like this running back do all of this, TB, and go for 1 or 2 yards. Don't go nowhere. He danced and go for a yard.
AP
and the
used to do
Lions
that a
went
lot
out
too.
and paid him.
I think Gibbs is probably comfortably the second best running back in the league, but paying running backs is just it's a slippery slope to go down, especially when you get a big contract.
With running backs now, their longevity in the league is might as well cap them at 4. Anything after 4 is a bonus, but usually for an NFL running back, like they say, 7 years is probably their limit. If they play longer than that, it's an
anomaly.
It's an anomaly, yeah.
Brev, you got
look at Henry.
What?
Teams are not gonna pay a lot of money.
You got him behind Bijan or what?
No,
Yeah,
St. Brown. No, St. Brown good. They defense though, bro. Like one thing we gotta know about the Lions, what people not really focusing on, you gotta know is the Lions was good with Ben Johnson off his play calling. He knew how to run the ball. He knew when to throw the football, and he knew how to get everybody involved. That's why Montgomery left. Cause last year he barely got the football, and you couldn't get everybody involved, so he got the fuck out of there. So, and they got 2 OCs this year. Like we don't know who calling the plays.
Can I say something?
What up?
This is a Viking podcast. What the fuck are we talking about the Lions for?
That's the NFC North though. We want to talk about.
Hey, TB, you know why? When you leave that room, go to that bathroom, there's some blue all in there.
That's true. Zoe's got to rep his hometown. I forgot.
No, let's talk. No,
I'm a little jealous of their schedule, though. Zoe. I mean, we almost had that 4th place schedule.
It is a soft schedule this year for them.
It ain't that though. But let's talk about the play calling. I heard Dan Campbell and TB. You've been watching football longer than all of us. So I'm gonna ask you this: have you ever heard a new OC going to a football team, then the head coach teaching the new OC his play calling?
What?
Yeah, you heard what I said. You heard what I said. Have you ever heard of it?
So basically, they got a new guy to call the plays, but it's the plays that Dan Campbell is telling them to call.
Yeah.
And why don't Dan Campbell just call the offense?
Exactly.
And the guy they got was the Cardinals OC from the last couple of years, and he's pretty fucking bad.
So are we?
Hey B, you know who he is though, B, don't you?
Drew Petzing, yeah.
No, you know who he really is though, right?
Who?
That Ben Johnson's best friend.
Oh yeah, Bestie's the Ben. Yeah.
Like, come on, man, that shit over with, man. Like, y'all, like I call when y'all was good, I said y'all was good, bro. That shit over with. That shit.
Well, you know what?
Are you saying he's on the hot seat then?
After this year, he will be.
Also, you know what else is going on with the Lions now? Age is catching up to them. Age and
Their whole
injuries.
team is older.
Their window.
Yeah, you got that. You got small windows.
their window was open, like, and it looked really, really good when they were in the NFC Championship. I was like, oh shit,
they got smoked
they're
by
legitimate.
I thought they were going to win.
They got smoked by the Redskins, dude. That was
the next year
when that happened. Oh my god! First of all, I was twerking. I lived near DC at the time, and I mean, I still do, but I was twerking. I was fucking with the Commanders fans, fucking shirt off, everything. It was sick. But yeah, I thought they were going to come out the year after they choked the NFC Championship, and they were going to come out with the fire, and it didn't happen.
No,
the thing is, though, it's like you can surprise
at
people
halftime.
one year.
I think they were winning at halftime, weren't they?
Yeah,
hell yeah, they were.
You can surprise
Fucking
people
crazy.
one year on both sides of the ball, right? But guess what? Teams got film on you. So what do you have to do? You have to adjust. You have to grow. You have to find other things that work. Keep the nucleus of plays that work, but then come up with some more plays to keep teams off balance. A lot of coordinators don't do that. They just stick with it and they don't change it at all. And guess what? Then they wonder, why doesn't my offense work? You haven't changed it. Everybody knows it. It's on film.
Exactly.
So you've got to adjust it yourself. That's what KOC's problem is.
Man, Chris, Goff runs about as good as Kirk Cousins, bro, and you know that. You know that.
Might be worse, actually.
Hey, TB.
He might be the least mobile quarterback in the NFL.
Question for you. Now, do you think after that, that Detroit took a page out of the Vikings playbook in that day when they got to that championship game and lost, and instead of reloading and changing stuff around, they decided just to run it back?
Exactly. By the way, Chris, I know more football than you will ever learn. So why don't you shut the fuck up? Sorry, as Detroit fan. Cheer for a win, bitch.
Yeah, Chris.
Here's the thing.
I got Charles Deming's mom looking.
So check your boy real fast. If you don't, I will.
Here's the thing.
I can't control a big bully, man.
Well,
here's the thing.
Lions in.
Here's the thing, though.
In here, he say, what did he say? Kirk run better than who?
Kirk runs.
Kirk was sneak when Kirk had some balls on him. He was sneaky nice running.
It ain't that though, but let's be real. You don't win no Super Bowl, no Jared Goff, bro. I look at him like I look at Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott, bro. You not win no Super Bowl with them. I'll just be real.
I mean, but he got there.
It's enough to get paid, though, Zoe. It's enough to get paid.
He got there off the legs of Todd Gurley, who they ran to the fucking ground.
But he still got there, though.
I said winning.
Yeah, okay, I'm just saying. What you put him with Kurt, you put him with Cousins. I'm just saying, like,
dude, why are you looking at my sideburns? What the fuck up with you, man?
What the fuck are we talking about?
Kirk never had that running game before.
I think your boy got some issues.
Yeah,
Jared Goff wouldn't be the reason that you win a Super Bowl, but I think you can win a Super Bowl with.
It's the same formula like you did with Darnold.
No.
Hey, Chris, you want me to cut my sideburns? Why don't you suck my you-know-what, motherfucker?
No. Hold on, wait. No, we ain't doing that. Hold on, wait. No,
TB, I like your sideburns. I think they're nice.
No.
Thank you, Brev. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He thinks you're real cute, TB.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Like, I really feel like the division gonna come down to the Bears, Vikings, and Lions.
I think it's wide open.
But it ain't that though. But when you gotta look at the division, I also look at the best defense, and I think the Vikings got the best defense in the division.
We do got the best defense in the division.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that though, Zoe. We could have the best defense, but you can't rely on your defense to carry this team and expect to win. You've got to have enough offense.
But TB, I feel you though. But peep this though.
Okay, Fat Chris, I'm not even tripping you. I apologize too. I apologize to you too. But you come at me with some shit, I'm gonna come at you with some shit. But I respect you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if you don't like my side.
How many?
Zoe,
you know how many times last year did KOC stand up at that podium and say, "Oh, the offense didn't come to the ball game. He just sat there week after week
I
saying that shit,
never-
bro.
told you,
I have never heard him say that.
I don't watch the press conference.
Watch the pressers this year, bro. Watch the
what?
pressers.
I got a question.
Okay, when you do watch the pressers, though, have a lot of alcohol on hand because you're gonna.
Yeah,
need
watch
it.
the pressers, though.
Yeah.
I got a football question here.
All right.
Why does
Okay.
Dell look so high definition?
Yeah,
looking
Dell, what
good.
are you in 4K?
I'm hardwired. It's the first time that I've actually went on through a computer.
Oh, you're a Lakers fan, though. You got to take that Lakers jersey off. bro.
You a Laker fan?
Nah, man, I don't like basketball at all.
You got a Laker jersey
don't.
on, right?
What's that?
Yeah,
Lakers
because
jersey?
it's warm. It's warm here. You got to wear a basketball jersey.
But you got a Laker jersey on, don't you?
I mean, suffer today.
I didn't
It's
know
not
Dell
too
could
bad
get,
today, but
I didn't know Dell could get cuter.
Yeah, stop.
Jesus.
Oh, that collaboration.
Oh,
That
yo,
motherfucker
That collaboration.
Fatty Chris, how these sideburns?
Yeah, he do got a Laker jersey on. That's crazy.
How are my sideburns looking? I trimmed up the other day. They're looking like shit. Never mind.
Yo, Zoe, send me one of them
Collaboration.
combs. Send me one of them combs, Zoe.
Yeah, I got the bitches on. deck.
Yo, you got the black fist on that motherfucker, Zoe?
of course,
Oh, shit.
Fuck you talking
of
about?
course.
Fuck you
That
talking
must be some
about?
culture I don't know about.
That's the I don't know about. But yeah, but I feel you, TB though, on the division. But at the end of the day, like I watched the way the Vikings played the Bears, and they could have won that game. Then I look at the way the Vikings played the Lions, and the Lions
They should have
beat
won that Ravens game, too.
The Ravens game was wild.
Here's the
but-
thing, though. We
No.
here's the thing, though. We swept the Lions. JJ McCarthy beat them, and then
Nope.
Max Rosmer beat them.
Cause TB, the problem was it was Ben Johnson with that fucking crazy offense the Lions had.
Brian,
The-
yeah, Brian. Brian.
listen, let's be real. The Lions got one of the best O-line, what they did at the time. Two nice running backs, nice receivers, nice tight end, and Ben Johnson was like he was just going crazy. I couldn't wait for that motherfucker to leave.
Mm-hmm. And of
Yeah,
course
and what's his name didn't had no. I mean, what's his name did have an answer for him, but it's almost like KLC. And I go back to that game in where they were winning and they lost in that last second field goal.
Keep asking that stat. We might be 6 feet
KLC
underground, man.
If KLC calls the right play on 3rd and 2 instead of throwing the fucking football,
Come on, man.
runs out the clock and wins.
We talking about KOC, man. We not.
We
doing
might
that
be
shit,
6
man.
feet. We might be 6 feet underground when they win a Super Bowl.
Put it this way: to win the division this year, any of the teams can be like 10-7, 11-6.
Hey Chris, don't nobody hate the Lions, bro. We don't look at y'all as no threat, bro. Well, I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, we don't look at y'all like we looking at the Bears right now in 2026.
You
bro.
guys got a lot more. You guys got a lot more questions than answers.
And I see.
But you ain't important.
No, he
Ain't
really
nobody
not,
thinking
bro.
about you.
He got Jared Goff, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, like it was so weird having to actually fear the Lions for a little bit. It was only for like 2 years, but I never really fully adjusted to the Lions.
Brev, a little history for you.
Uh-oh.
It's usually just 2 years that anybody fears the Lions in this division.
Yeah.
And it's
You know,
been that
but-
way for years.
But you know me, like I like the Lions though. I ain't gonna bash them, no.
Man,
bro.
I used
We
to
know
I
you
used to
like the Lions,
watching-
bro.
I'm not
We
gonna
know
bash.
you like the Lions. It's your hometown.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna bash them though. But
Why don't you just come on the show one time in a Lions jersey?
Hey,
You know
Barry
you
Sanders
want-
was my
you want
favorite.
from the
Barry
blue
Sanders was my
bathroom?
favorite running back as a kid.
Bro,
Barry Sanders.
was
But
awesome.
TB,
You from the blue bathroom?
See, what it is, cause TB don't know, bro. Like, listen, TB.
Mhm.
Maybe TB gonna feel me, bro.
Mhm.
I like the Lions because the Lions is my home team.
We're getting it.
Hey, who's
Is that
sitting
Dell?
in the background?
Is that Dell?
that's
You echoing?
That's echoing.
I'm trying to give a speech, bro. You fucking whole shit up.
My bad.
Fucking
My
old
bad.
shit.
Let me go back to this.
Okay, what were you saying?
Get a haircut. Get a haircut, Dell.
What I was saying though, TB, like I had no ill will to the Lions because to me, as I was growing up, the Lions were never a threat to the Vikings. It was always the Packers kicking our ass when Brett Favre making a late touchdown pass. That's why I hated Brett Favre. Like the Lions, like what they did 2 years ago was nice. That was cute. But as I'm looking at the team overall, you can see the shit coming to the end, bro. Like the play calling is horrible. We don't know shit about that O-line. And when y'all let Ben Johnson go before Dan Campbell, that's where they fucked up at. I would have kept Ben Johnson over Dan Campbell.
So I'll give you a little history here. When I was growing up, when the Vikings were at the top of the division, the biggest threat to them, believe it or not, was the Lions. It was always the Lions.
What year was this?
Huh?
What year was this?
In the 70s.
Oh, 7. Oh, see, I wasn't born.
But then here's the weird part. This is what people forget about this. The Lions had a head coach that won the Super Bowl, Don McCaffrey. He left the Colts, went to the Lions. The Lions were competitive. All of a sudden, he had a heart attack in training camp and passed away.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
For real?
Why? Well, how would you know, motherfucker?
No,
yes, he had a heart attack.
No, he's
That's
making
crazy.
He had a heart attack and passed away, and they had to bring in Rick Forzano. That changed everything for the Lions.
Yeah. Chris don't know that. He wasn't even born yet, TB. He's younger than me. He still got milk behind his ear. But that's my little brother, though, man.
I can tell you, both y'all's football knowledge sucks.
He's trying to cook. He's trying to
what's
cook.
up, money? What's up?
Put it this way. Here's the funny
happening?
part. Zoe don't know shit about the Lions, and he knows even less about the Vikings history. So there.
Yeah, I don't know shit. Like I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, hey, Zoe, I'll give you this. The ownership is this bad. It's the same ownership that we had to start fucking Joe Webb in a playoff game, bro. Just think about that for a second.
I remember.
Joe fucking Webb
against the Packers.
Webb.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? Everybody was like, we would have had a chance if Christian Ponder played. What ultimate universe was that?
I said that shit too in my head though.
No.
But
I want to hear what if.
They didn't even know Ponder wasn't going to play until before the game.
Right. He had like 3 days of practice and shit.
Hey, Scotty,
he just didn't play.
I'm dropping a link just for you, Scotty.
Come on, Scotty, get your ass up here.
Y'all want to hear what if?
Hold on. Chris wants to debate me on football?
Oh,
yeah, where's Skinny Chris?
This motherfucker wants to debate me on football?
Is he really fat?
Oh, get the shovel ready. I'm about to bury this bitch.
Where's Skinny? Is there Skinny Chris or is it only Fat Chris?
That Fat Chris.
He about to be
Big Bully.
Chris.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Big Bully, my guy, man. He supported me since day one.
Zoe, you gotta set it up. You gotta set it up.
No, I'm not saying no shit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No, you gotta set it up.
No, I'm not saying no shit like that.
Oh, you scared, nigga? You scared?
Bro.
What, you scared? You scared?
Damn, TB
Scared.
want that smoke.
No.
Both of you motherfuckers are scared.
You hear me?
TB want all that fucking smoke.
Nah, that don't even try me, motherfucker.
He said,
Hey,
I'll tell you
what y'all think.
I'll tell you some shit your family will disown you.
Hey, what's up, D Money? What's up, D Money? What you got?
So, I think me and Brev that talked about it earlier on Discord. But here's a scenario. In 2017, is a healthy Sam Bradford going into the Eagles? Do you think we beat the Eagles?
No.
We got.
I choose to believe that Sam Bradford is not a 32-point difference maker.
No, but that game was.
We was having a conversation about that.
The score was though.
Didn't Sam play the Eagles the year before and lost?
I think he beat them.
What's
he did.
crazy about that game, Brev? They marched down the field and scored first, and then as soon as Case threw that interception, I was like, "Oh, we're fucked."
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go a game back.
He started cooking Terrence Newman. That was the problem.
Does a Minnesota miracle happen with Sam Bradford?
No.
Sam Bradford?
No.
Only Case.
Because what happens is, Brad with the arm he had, he probably gets him in the field goal range, and they probably got to kick a field goal.
I think we blow him out. We blew them
I
out
mean,
earlier that year.
all Brett had to do was run 5 yards, and fucking we can kick a field goal too, brother. I mean, I'm just saying.
But then then does what's
we blew them out early that year. That's the only reason I say that.
How do we not run
tackle?
How do we not run Peterson? How do we pass with Brett Favre 3 times in a fucking row when you're 10 yards away from field goal range?
Fucking Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, Kevin O'Connell was probably Kevin O'Connell was 10 years old. He was giving us play calls.
Right. Adrian Peterson's hands. That's the reason we didn't run the football.
Yeah, he fumbled
he did. He
fumbled 3 times in that championship game. Shit.
Fucking
everybody was good. D Woods.
What's good?
Okay, Chris is talking mad shit in chat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This motherfucker talking mad. You better check your boy real quick. So.
Don't worry about him, man.
You better check his ass real quick.
Don't read
What do we got here?
Take away the takeaway. Take away. Don't take the bait, Tony. Take away the takeaway.
Take away from the takeaway.
I ain't taking the bait shit. It come to football. I'm a Rhodes Scholar. That motherfucker's still on the short, but sticking his nose in the helmet.
Doing, man?
He said he's got bad service. He's got bad service. Yeah.
I'm also drinking iced coffee, so.
Oh shit!
There go my boy Vinny. Hey Vinny, we gonna link up next month. I'm gonna do a big ass NIC North panel with me, you. I think Lion Syndicate and Postman. I need a Packer content creator, bro. So I'm gonna need you for that shit. To talk about how y'all. I'm
gonna be honest with you. He asked me what the Viking record's gonna be. I'm gonna go with
Dell, you're so funny, bro.
I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 8, 9, 9, and 8.
Ain't shit wrong with that. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
But TB, the problem is with that. While you saying that, I'm looking at the schedule, bro. The schedule not tough.
It's not tough, but the Vikings will find a way to lose some close games.
Whose fault is it going to be if we miss the playoffs? Who do you think he's going to blame?
That's on KOC.
Kevin O'Connell.
No, who's KOC going to blame though? You know he ain't going to blame himself.
I don't
he can't blame nobody. He can't blame
who we blame. I know who we blaming.
Here's the deal: Kevin O'Connell cannot pass the blame
at the preseason.
He can't pass the blame because now there's a real GM in the building. So Teasley is the one that's going to call the shots, and what Teasley says goes.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. I hope they don't treat him as like that
the only
child that the Wilfs love him.
The only reason KLC keeps a job is because the Wilfs stepped in.
Yo, Teasley is going to see to it that Kevin O'Connell goes before JJ McCarthy. Mark my words.
He might, and also now there's one person who could be the scapegoat if it all goes belly up this year. They could make it Brian Flores.
You think Brian Flores?
What up, my boy? What up, my boy?
Well, Brian Flores is now the highest paid assistant coach in the NFL.
Why not just keep blaming Kwesi? Let's run that one back a couple.
Because Kwesi went to San Francisco.
I mean, you can still do it, and he's still with
Davey said KOC is making a list like Santa Claus.
Oh, Blake Cashman, a class. Blake Cashman dealing with a finger issue he had lingering around since last year. So he's
gonna be dealing with a cut issue too. When he
he's
gets
not
cut.
fully healthy.
No, he's gonna be dealing with a rehab issue.
For sure, boy. KOC on the hot seat.
But I mean, it's
like Dan Campbell.
They've got, I mean, because Teasley right now, he's watching everything.
Tell my boy what's the deal.
He's got an idea what he wants to do.
Motherfucker.
What's the deal, my boy? You tell him?
Oh, Steve, what makes the Packers better than the Vikings?
Nothing.
Defense.
Nothing.
What makes the Packers better than the Vikings?
No. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me think about this.
Y'all got no number one receiver.
I mean, they know who their quarterback is. I'll give them that. They know who their quarterback is.
Man.
They O-line is bad.
Brothers.
The Packers will be last. The division going between the Vikings, Lions, and Bears. The Packers will be last.
Who's running the ball there? Didn't they release Josh Jacobs? Who's running?
No, They got him, but he's old.
I thought they released him.
No, hell
No.
No, he got in that trouble, but they kept him.
Hey,
they
Tim,
kept
where the
him.
fuck you been at? I ain't see
The
your ass at the
Packers,
fireworks.
the Packers are better at pretending like them owning their own football team fucking matters whatsoever. They're really good at that.
That's a good one, bro.
They're really good at touting pieces of paper and being like, look, I'm part of the program.
That's facts.
I mean, I want to be a part of the program.
Yeah, Chris, I am. I am old. I'm 60, and I'm proud of it. Pray to God you live that long,
Hey,
motherfucker.
Bully, leave TB alone, bro.
No, let him come at me.
No,
Yo.
Bully, leave him alone, Bully.
Yo,
please.
Chris, give him a fucking birthday cake when
Yeah,
it's his birthday,
yeah,
buddy.
give
Give
him-
him a fucking birthday. Give him
Leave
flowers.
that old shit alone, Chris.
Yo, Zoe, you need to go over and hug your boy.
I'm gonna give him a hug tomorrow. when
You
I
need
see
to give him a hug. He sounds like he's.
Oh, Dre's in the building. Dre Day. Dre Day.
I'm gonna give him a hug tomorrow. I've been chilling. I ain't see you at the fireworks. Did you go to the fireworks too? I ain't see your ass. Packer has.
Oh,
some
there's
good-
Dre.
Bro, the Packer young wide receivers is ass.
Only thing that could probably help the Packers that is better than the Vikings. I don't know, fan base maybe. That's it.
Yeah.
And they make those poor motherfuckers sit on high school bleachers.
Wait, has anybody actually been to Lambeau Field here?
Hell no.
I have not.
I had no ill will to go to Lambeau Field.
I have no reason to go to
Not even to rep the Lions, though.
Nobody calls.
Ever since put it
never
this
go
way,
Lambeau.
ever since they let the liquor stores open on Sunday in Minnesota, ain't no Minnesota people going to Wisconsin.
That's a
No,
really
liquor open on
stupid.
Sunday
That's
now?
a really it's a stupid rule.
It basically
You know
is
what
open. It's open at kickoff until they're open for 6 hours on Sundays.
I wonder why that rule was even in place. TV.
That's a church rule.
We were a
That's
blue
a
law.
church
We were a
rule.
blue state.
Oh,
We also didn't. Car dealerships aren't open on Sunday either.
yeah.
Man, what is up with your? Why is he so loud in the chats, man?
Man, because the season ain't started yet, man. He didn't like the season ain't started. Everybody hype right now, TB.
Oh, here's one of
He's
if he's one of those types after season sucks, he gonna be hiding in the bushes.
He
Talking
might,
about
he
his
might
that?
be. I don't know.
He's hyped. He's hyped.
I think the Packer wide receiver are much better than people think. Dobbs and Witt are two that dropped the ball the
The
most.
Dobbs gone.
Yeah, he
Dobbs got
went to the
paid
Eagles.
too. Where did Dobbs go?
He went to the Eagles.
New England.
Okay.
Oh,
I went to New England.
Who went to the Eagles then?
Makai Lemon.
Brad, what's your biggest gripe with Jordan Love though?
He ain't good.
You think Jordan Love is just complete ass? I mean, I'd say he's top 15.
He's just an average. He's just
Oh,
an
Dobbs
average,
went to the Patriots. He went
he's
to the
just an
Patriots.
average quarterback. What up, T?
You think he's just average? You put him up in front of Dak?
No,
Well,
I put Dak over him.
Here's what I say about Jordan Love. He's gotten the Packers to the playoff the last 3 years. Yes, they didn't win, but what would Viking fans be saying about a Viking quarterback that got their team to the playoffs for 3 straight years? They probably wouldn't be saying he sucks so bad.
That's true.
I would probably say so.
I
I'm not about the playoffs. I want Super Bowl.
T-Bass, you know
I
why?
get that. Me too.
But
Yeah, I
T-Bass,
want Super Bowl. I'm not hearing this playoff shit.
You know why I disagree on your take? Because if Jordan Love was on the rookie contract, I'd be cool with it. We already paid him, and he can't win in the playoffs.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying Jordan Love is great. I'm just saying, as a perspective, we Viking fans hate the Packers. So we're like, the Packers are going to finish last this year, even though they're the only team in the division that's been to the playoffs the last 3 years. I kind of step outside the box and say, what would Viking fans be saying if the Vikings went to the playoffs the last 3 years? Would they be saying they suck ass, they're going to be last? Probably not. So I just step out of the box and try to remove the bias.
But T-Bass,
Here's the thing, but you know what, T-Bass? Here's where I bring up history, because these same Viking fans that would have loved it if the Vikings had went 3 straight years in the playoffs, some of the motherfuckers are the same Viking fans that when Denny Green went 3 years in the playoffs and lost, they wanted to run him out of town.
Oh yeah, Dennis Green took 6 years, I think, to win a playoff game. Correct?
No. Yes.
Yes.
But he made the playoffs like 4. What he made the playoffs 5 out of 6 years.
Yeah, he was 5 out of the first 6 years.
But they wanted him when he lost to the Bears that third time. They wanted him run out of Minnesota.
And Tony, I was about done with him after that 5th year. I'm like, this guy ain't getting the job done. I'm sick of just going to the playoffs. I was about done with him. And then,
bro, we had been going to the playoffs before Denny took helm, though. 80, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91.
We didn't go in 90. We didn't go in 91. We barely finished. We finished 6-10 in 90, 8-8, 9. Those are Jerry Burns' last years. After the Herschel Walker trade, this team was fucked.
Man, you got an elephant memory.
I think it took him 6 or 7 years to win.
It took him beating the Giants, and I tell you what, that Giant playoff game, I turned it off because I thought he was going to lose.
And to be honest, it's the same old crap now that it was back then. Regular season at the end of the year, the Vikings just need to win that big game against somebody to like clinch home field advantage or the playoff, and they could never do it. They could.
But this is what I'm saying, T-Bass. The same vitriol and the same things they had for Denny Green about his playoff record.
Yeah.
They're not even close to that. They think Kevin O'Connor can fucking walk across Lake Minnetonka if he wants to.
You ain't lying.
That's what I'm saying. It's not if you're going to have that kind of fire for somebody, keep it a buck. Kevin O'Connell, they've got Kevin O'Connell up here, damn near on a pedal next to Bud Grant.
I agree.
He's better than Bud Grant.
Okay, Brev, you know what? Cut your mic.
What?
Sorry.
But Tony,
You know what? Bravo cut his mic when you cut those sideburns.
So, Dell, I just wanted to make a comment on your.
My sideburns are a lot cooler than that statement he made.
I want to make a comment on what Dell said about the championship game and why ain't you running Peterson? Another thing, that year I went to the Pittsburgh Viking game in Pittsburgh. I think the Vikings lost 20-14 or like 24-20.
They lost 27-17.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, TB.
I thought it was less than a touchdown.
Fucking history.
It was. The game was right up until the last minute. What cost them? Brett Favre a strip sack, and it was turned for a touchdown.
What was the weather like that day, TB? Jesus Christ, man.
It was
60 degrees, Dell.
During that game.
Wait. Hold on. This is a good question that Pack has.
During that game, the Vikings had 1st and goal on the 1, and they didn't run Peterson one time. They threw every time. And I'm sitting by Steeler fans, and they're like, what the hell are they doing? They gave us this game. And if you win that game, you eventually have home field advantage, and you're not.
Yeah, and guess what was calling the offense?
Yeah, Childress.
Brad Childress.
I mean, and so that's frustrating at times like that. 1st and goal on the 1, and you have Peterson.
Okay, T-Bass. 1st and goal on the 1 in a Super Bowl, and you don't give the ball to your all-pro running back. You give it to fucking Brett McClanahan.
Exactly. Yeah.
We did, Pack. We did have control over Sam Darnold, and I think we did offer him. Maybe Brev knows. Brev, we did offer Darnold almost the same contract as Seattle did.
It was a little lower, but he started.
We offered him high 20s, but it was very clear early on that he was not going to be brought back, basically, no matter what.
So yeah, I mean,
and he wanted to start
in a perfect world. That's one that they want back for sure.
And let's be honest about it. Here's the thing: if Darnold doesn't win the Super Bowl, we ain't having this conversation.
Yeah. So let me ask. Somebody brought up the Sam Bradford. Wasn't that first game a Monday night game or something? And
he got his hand hurt.
Vikings destroyed somebody
against the Saints.
He beat the Saints. He beat the Saints. He looked like he was going to be the real deal.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
And
going, wow,
the next week they go into the game, and all of a sudden he can't throw the football.
Yeah. Don't you remember that TB? He hurt his hand in that Saints game.
Yeah, but he practiced all week.
Yeah, it was week 2 against the Steelers, and we had to
Yep.
all start Case Keenum.
I just remember saying, holy crap, this team looks good. I mean, if Bradford like this, it's going to be something.
They were, you know what they were, and then Bradford gets hurt, so Keenum comes in. We're decent, but then the thing that killed us, because he was on his way to having a great year, Dalvin Cook got hurt against the Lions, and there went our running game.
And then you remember what AP said that game, right? Which is pretty much how he got jettisoned out of there. He said we need to run it up there, you know what?
Yeah. So another thing, we talk about past Viking teams and their chances of winning the Super Bowl. I think one team we don't talk about, and I can't remember the year. Tony, you probably will. I think it was 89 when they're basically tied or a game behind the Bears with 2 weeks left going into the final season. And it was on Monday Night Football, and they were even 2 weeks ahead of time advertising that game as winner takes all. Winner wins the division, winner wins home field advantage, and blah, blah, blah. And then the week before, they get beat by a 2-win Packer team.
They got, you know what? That was 88.
Was that 88? That was a really good team. And if they get home field event, because the next week they beat the crap out of the Bears. But then again, the Bears weren't playing.
No, they didn't beat the crap out of the Bears. They won the game because of Walker Lee Ashley's return for a touchdown. INT return of Mike Tomczak.
Wasn't that wasn't that Monday night?
Yeah,
game?
That was a Monday night game.
I remember that game.
Okay, so I my memory was they beat the crowd.
That was the game. That was the game where after in the press conference they asked Ditka about it, and he's like, "What do you want me to say? The puppies bit back."
Yeah, and like they were advertising that game 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be the battle for everything. But guess what? We went into Green Bay and sucked.
And if I remember right, wasn't that like a 3 or 4 win Packer team, and they beat the Vikings?
They were a 3-win team. Now keep in mind they had already beat the shit out of us earlier in the year, 34-14 at the Metro.
They beat us twice. Yeah,
beat us. They swept us. That was the reason we didn't win the division is because we swept the Bears, but we lost both times to the Packers.
Yeah,
and
that was a good team. That nobody.
That was a better team than that was basically the '87 team, and then they blew the whole team up when they traded for Herschel Walker.
Hey CB, isn't that like all our teams?
Yeah,
when they need to beat somebody, they can't beat them. You play down to the competition.
They did, especially in the '80s. They did, especially in the '80s. Them Jerry Burns teams always, as good as that defense was, they would disappear in games. They would.
So another thing we were talking about, well, you guys were talking about Justin Jefferson early on. Where would you rank St. Brown after his past few seasons in regards to Jefferson? Is he right there with Jefferson?
He's a tier
below him, way below him, above him?
Below him. I think he below him.
He's a tier below.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're 2 different receivers.
He had a way better offense compared to JJ.
I think even with the down year from Jefferson is still on the top tier. Like if you put 4 or 5 receivers in that tier, he's still up there. Amon-Ra would be the one below that, I think.
He's got to be knocking on the door. He's got some really good stats or really good years.
I just think they're just 2 different receivers.
But with it though, T-Bass.
But receiver, I'm just looking at numbers. He got some really
that though.
good years.
You gotta watch when Brown played and when unlike Jefferson, like Brown is not the one that get that offense going for real.
Yeah, Amon-Ra can't do
they
it.
got
That's some great numbers. Well, I'm just saying. So when you bring up Brown, you have excuses of why he's so good. But
No.
when you bring up Jefferson, you have excuses for him why he didn't do so well.
I don't think they're.
I'm just clearly looking at stats.
Well, I don't think
Browns had
stats.
what 12 touchdowns both years, the last couple of years.
I don't think stats are the only way we should be looking at receivers.
Stats are, if you think about it, here's a problem. So many people get focused on stats, which tells me they don't know shit about the game. There's more. The stats are just a partial story to the whole play.
I think he's good.
I'm not saying he's bad. He's good.
He's great.
But here's the thing. But you got to take this in today's NFL, where they're throwing the ball all the time. He's hit him. A bunch of other ones. He's good,
but he do a lot of under routes.
He's a very short in terms of depth of target. He's a different receiver than Justin Jefferson could easily do what Amon-Ra does, but Amon-Ra can't do what Justin Jefferson's asked to do.
And I'm also going to put this out there. You got receivers now that are getting yards across the middle, even the star receivers, because they know they won't get hit.
Yeah, that's what I was talking earlier.
They know they won't get hit, and if they do get hit, there'll be a flag thrown. Put it that way.
Just such a small box.
Yeah, if these motherfuckers are getting rocked like they were back in the day, hell no, it ain't happening.
How come I can hear everybody except for TB? Damn it.
That's okay. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything important. You're not missing
You gotta
much.
get your shit together.
Man, what the fuck, man?
You gotta get your shit together, man.
I
do want to say this though. I will be live at 9:00 with a Lion content creator, Bears and the Packers. We're gonna be talking about the NFC North, but I want y'all to tap in. Watch the stream, support the channel, like, subscribe,
CB,
all that good.
you didn't get invited.
What's up?
He didn't invite you, CB. What's up with that?
Well, of course they didn't invite me.
I just said,
we got Zoe representing us. Damn.
Hey, Carl, I just said, hold on. I heard what B said too, though. Y'all funny. But what I said, I'm a guest. How can I invite people when I'm a guest? Oh, y'all want? Or we can be ghetto. I can invite my whole fucking panel to his shit, and we can crash this shit.
Just hijack it, Zoe. Come on now.
I might do that tonight. I might say fuck it.
Oh, hey, Zoe, I got one more question for y'all. When you guys were talking about Drake May and JJ McCarthy and Bo Nix,
yeah.
What do you guys think when I make this statement? How do we know that if Atlanta doesn't make that surprise Michael Penix pick, that's the guy who the Vikings take?
That's a good one. But
I secretly think it was.
But
Penix was on the Vikings' radar, and could have probably ended up a Viking.
But
they very well may have had him ranked higher than McCarthy.
But T-Bad, what I was saying is Drake May and them other quarterbacks were probably out of the reach if they would have dropped.
No,
but
I agree with you, but I also agree with Brev. He identified, Drake May was Kevin O'Connell's guy, but they didn't go up and get him. And then it's this thing about Bo Nix McCarthy. It very well could have been Penix.
But
I hate the narrative when I was hearing from day one that the Vikings got their guy, the guy that they wanted.
But you know what, though, T-Bass, you got it when the Vikings talk. You got to take it with a grain of salt because they're good at word salads with the press.
But T-Bass, can I ask you one question? What do it mean if we enter the NFL draft and we won meaningless games and we say, "Oh, Bo Nix our number one, Bo Nix our number one quarterback"? You can't get him. Listen, Bo Nix not Bo Nix. Joe Burrow is going 1 or 2. You are pick number 7 or 8. You don't want 3 or 4 games.
Why though? Because that's great press to get fans excited. The Vikings want Drake May. They're going to try to. We don't even do. Does anybody truly know what they offered
No, but T-Bass, it
Three
don't
or
matter.
four first round
Okay, I got a bigger question. Did anybody truly watch Drake May at North Carolina?
Nope.
I did. He wasn't that good. I was high
I
on Drake
did.
May.
When I saw him play the Gophers, he looked average at best.
But T-Bass, it ain't about that. TB. All I want is T-Bass and B to know is this: if you are high on the quarterback, you know the quarterback entered the NFL draft. You lose your starting quarterback. So why would you try to win 3 or 4 games and you know you can't win a Super Bowl? Like,
For
what
the
sense
same
do that
reason I
make?
explained to you earlier. We already went over this.
Well, yeah. I just wanted to bring. Nobody mentioned the fact that Michael Penix could have been the Vikings pick.
I truly don't. I don't think the Vikings were in on Penix because Penix, you have the injury history, but also we know Kevin O'Connell's a stickler for mechanics. Michael Penix's mechanics at that time were like completely shot. He did not move his lower body when he threw the ball. He was like, I don't want to say he was the anti-O'Connell quarterback, but it really wouldn't have been a fit.
Yeah, but here's a question. I got to say something here. But why is everybody listening to Kevin O'Connell when it comes to mechanics when his mechanics sucked when he played?
And Brev, was McCarthy a Kevin O'Connell pick or was that a Kwesi pick? You don't know what Kwesi.
It was both. It was both.
It
was both. I got the video.
Here's the thing, T-Bass. Nothing was done in that draft room that wasn't done by committee. There was no one voice. Bottom line, there was never one voice in those Viking draft choices. It was done by committee.
But what did happen was Kevin O'Connell. He signed off on JJ McCarthy for sure. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
But he went to the front office and kept pressing them more to trade up for Drake May. But the Patriots just wouldn't play ball at a certain point.
But B, it go back to this. So B, I really want to ask you this though, B.
I'm just telling you what happened. Like,
no. Oh no, I'm not coming. No, ain't no shit like that. I just want to ask a question, bro. Like, I'm not coming at you no type of way though. But what I'm saying is, if you know the quarterback class that entering this NFL draft, you lose your starting quarterback. So why would you try to win games or make it to the playoff if you know deep inside?
No, why are you still asking the same damn question you already answered?
That's the problem we have and we talking about.
But Zoe, we've explained it to you over and over.
But T-Bass is new.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to bring up the Michael Penix thing. And
that's what I'm saying.
By the way, you know what? Atlanta fucked up because guess who they really wanted to draft? They wanted Dallas Turner.
Yeah, and we jumped. We used
Atlanta wanted Dallas Turner bad.
I think on my 500 mock drafts, and my voice doesn't matter obviously, but like just to paint the expectation of Dallas Turner that year, I did 500 mock drafts that year right around, and I think probably 450, 470 of them had Dallas Turner to Atlanta, and that's what most people had.
Yeah, they wanted him. That's who they wanted.
Oh yeah, that. I mean, when they took Penix, that was a big holy shit.
I stood up.
Yeah, especially because they had just signed Kirk Cousins. Oh, bitch.
Yeah, and the Atlanta fans were just like, "What are we doing?" We needed. They were pissed because it wasn't Dallas Turner.
And Kirk
they were literally pissed at their draft party. They were livid. It wasn't Dallas Turner.
Be real with y'all.
Because they had drafted what was the dude's name? Beasley. And he was an outside linebacker, and he never
panned out.
ATB, I'm gonna be real with you though. If I'm the Falcons, I would have took Bo Nix over Michael Penix off of the injury history.
See, here's the thing though. Yeah, I would have took Penix, but I saw them both play in college. I actually liked both of them. My knock against Penix was the injuries.
Yeah, me too.
You know, Bo Nix.
And now look.
I saw something in Bo Nix. He had the arm. Never took that away from him. But with a quarterback like Bo Nix, you got to have a real good offensive guy to work with him and give him weapons.
Okay, I'm happy you said that. So TB and B. Hey, B, let me ask you this, bro. Because when I always bring up Bo Nix, Viking fans, you tell me he a check down quarterback. But like I tell people, though, B, like, bro, We don't know what Bo Nix is giving told in that offense.
That's crazy if people are telling you that, because his last year at Oregon, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the country throwing downfield.
He threw like 40
B,
touchdowns and only had
bro,
like 3
B,
interceptions or some
B,
shit.
Listen, B, I'm not lying to you, bro. I will upload the clip tomorrow. And I told people, even though y'all say he a check down quarterback, and I disagree, but we don't know what this quarterback is being told inside of that offense. Like, you got to.
But his big knock was, Zoe, and once again, I'm going to say it again, his big knock was when he was at Auburn, before he went to Oregon, he wasn't shit.
Bro.
That was his big knock.
Bro. Okay, Dale. When he went to Auburn, the first year.
Stop fighting me on it, bro.
It's the truth. What it is.
Fucking head.
Dale, what you saying don't make sense.
He looked at the camera for that shit.
when he went to Auburn, bro, everybody left after that first year.
I've always liked the quote when they're talking about a quarterback being drafted inside the top 10, real high. I don't know who said it, but they said, you draft a quarterback inside the top 10 that was the system in college. You don't draft a guy that was part of the system in college.
Right, but 40 touchdowns, T-Bass, to 3 interceptions on any fucking year with any team. Those are hellified numbers.
I'm not talking about any quarterback.
Read the stats then, stat man.
Who?
Stat man.
Who?
I'm not saying it about any quarterback. I just always liked that quote.
Here's another thing too. Keep this in mind too. The check down thing. Okay, if your quarterback's checking down a lot, that means your wide receivers aren't working themselves open.
But they had Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin's pretty decent. Dude, in Oregon had talent at the time, TB. So that's what they were saying, that Bo Nix was a product of the system, like T-Bass.
But Dale, but Dale, what I was saying is, if you the head coach, if you don't see the shit downfield or in the middle of the field, throw it to the tight end, to the running back. Like, we don't know what he was told inside of the offense. I always said that.
Right. But you got to look at the Ducks. The Ducks before that, they had boy off the Chargers. What the fuck is his name, man? I forget his name. The quarterback for the Chargers right now.
Herbert?
Yeah, they had Herbert before that. So they were like, shit. They got a good system going.
It was different coaches, though. I think
that's
different coaches, though.
That's another thing about McCarthy that I kind of looked up last year, and I was kind of shocked how well Harbaugh had recruited and stuff during that era. I looked at the NFL draft the year before McCarthy got drafted, the year he got drafted, and the year after he got drafted. So that's like players that were on the team around him. They by far and away had the most players drafted in the NFL in those 3 seasons. The only team next that was close was like Alabama, and they were like 11 people away. That's how many people's been drafted. So that team McCarthy was playing on was absolutely stacked with pro talent.
So now here's a question: how many have actually panned out?
I don't know. I was just looking at the draft. They by far and away had the most kids drafted in those 3 years than any other team.
I would say the old line.
What's up, bro? What's up,
the tight end.
What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Michigan.
They had some defensive tackles work out today. I had a wide receiver work out. It was just crazy how many. It was like something like 27 kids in 3 years.
Yeah, Michigan, they didn't have a ton of top-end talent, but the team, they just had a bunch of good players that played their role correctly, and the coaching was good. It was
a good team, overall team.
Like an overall team, yeah.
Yeah. Just total talent.
Sometimes that's all you need, though.
I don't think they really had any like superstars. I mean, I guess you could call McCarthy a superstar. maybe the running back. But
yeah, the closest thing they had in Michigan to a superstar was probably Corum McCarthy, and then in the NFL, the closest thing that team had is probably now definitely Colston Loveland.
Yeah, I mean, it was just he was just how about put together a solid all around team.
Hey, how y'all feel about this?
Boyd is right.
Hey, how y'all feel about this though? They saying Brian O'Neill might be a candidate for a holdout.
Good, bitch, hold out. Bye.
You know what he can also be?
I think that might be a positive thing. Let's see what that kid they drafted has. And
can be a candidate for the trading block.
See ya.
He's too old to trade. Ain't nobody gonna trade for his old ass.
I don't think.
You'd be surprised.
He's old and broke down.
Yeah, I want to see what that kid has.
He is old and broke down. So if anything, he's just heading towards friggin' retirement that much faster.
If Bradbury can find a home, O'Neal can find a home.
Bradbury's also 4 years younger.
Tackles.
And Bradbury doesn't have the injuries.
So that tackle we drafted, somebody was telling me
late 30s though, TB. You know
what's that?
He's decent age for a tackle.
Play to their mid to late 30s, bro.
Yeah, they do if they're not if their injury history isn't as what his is.
He gets banged up. It's crazy. It's crazy because I always think of O'Neal as injured too, but he's only missed 8 games in his career.
How many games? How many games?
Yeah, and he didn't play for about 10 of them.
Yeah,
when he did play,
he plays hurt.
The tackle that we drafted this year, somebody was telling me he's going to be more of a guard. Is that
true?
He's a
guard.
He is. He's a guard.
Okay,
yeah, he's a guard.
Okay, what about that tackle we traded for?
He's a swing man. He can play. He can play all the
left.
We signed the one we signed.
Yeah, the one we signed, Van Denmark.
Van Mark.
Ryan Van Denmark. That's who we signed.
Van Denmark.
Whatever.
He's straight from Game of Thrones or something.
Buffalo.
So the rookie has no chance of being a tackle?
He could be, but he's slated to take over for Will Fries.
His arms
Fries is
are
like
short
this
arms
year and
and
he's gone, right?
Huh?
Fries is this year and he's gone, right?
Yeah, this year, and then he's got a big cap hit next year, so then they'll let him go.
All right, good. Hey,
okay, you know what though?
This
team, we're talking about tackle. This team still needs a center, folks.
Yeah.
Everybody's brainwashed that they think Brandel's going to be the answer.
And
I ain't brainwashed.
Why not?
No, I'm not brainwashed.
Because
if Brandel's
not a center, he's a natural. Put it this way: Brandel's playing center. He's a natural tackle. There's more to playing center than just snapping the ball.
What's the fallback position if he doesn't work out?
The kid they drafted, if they keep him.
Oh shit!
Or Jurgensen, right?
Or Jurgens? Oh God, I forgot about him.
No,
man, did they even roll Hubert out there at center last year? Man,
who?
Hubert.
Yeah, Hubert. They had him playing guard.
No, it's kind of it better work out because if it doesn't, there's no real fallback position.
See, here's the problem with this now. Once again, you've got 4 years of bullshit from Chris Cooper.
Yeah,
he was basically friggin' KOC's best friend. That's how he got the job.
I call him
Broski. I'm not saying 6'6" is too tall to play center. What I'm saying is you can be that tall, but you also got to have some smarts. You got to recognize blitz packages. You got to be able to call the audibles for the line. There's more to playing center than just snapping the football. You should know that, Broski. You played. Come on now. You know that.
But I'm just scared about there's no fallback position.
The fallbacks are actually smaller than Brandon.
And it could go south really quick if things don't work out with Brandon. Real fast.
You know what? Matt Burke was tall, and he played center.
6'4".
6'4". He is also a guard.
And he was also a smart son of a bitch.
He was all, but 6'6" is not. There have been 6'6" centers, and there have been some good ones. You can play that. You can play at 6'6", but you got to be able to recognize blitz pickups. You got to be able to call line audibles. You got to be able to see where exactly everybody's lining up. You have to be able to make those adjustments, and that's where the mental part comes in. Don't know if he has it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, tell you what, we're going to have a tall offensive line, which doesn't help when your quarterback's a midget. But hey,
you know what that means? He'll just be run out of pocket.
Yeah,
Brev, you might be able to answer this the most. What's so what percentage of the chances are that Banks is ready for day one of training camp?
100%.
Have you heard anything?
He's 100% T-Bass.
He's going to be ready for sure.
Oh yeah, he's already said
he should be ready right now.
They're talking about him being playing a lot this in the first game.
No, I haven't heard anything since after he got drafted. The Vikings expect him to be ready at training camp.
Here's the thing: if any of you guys have noticed, there's really nothing coming out of the Vikings ever since that Rossini BS. They've been real quiet about a whole lot of shit. So
we got a new GM.
That's probably a good
thing. Because dude was like, "Okay, shut up, everybody, just shut the fuck up, just shut your fucking mouth."
Yeah, Teasley put the clamps on everybody.
Have you heard anything?
He didn't want to get Rossini.
Yeah.
Tony, have you heard anything from your boy up in the front office? Is it a different feeling up there?
Oh yeah.
With him? Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's Teasley came in and started firing people.
Are they happy that Grigson's gone?
That's why Grigson's gone. But yeah, he's even kind of on eggshells because his job's not safe. So it's a new person running the show.
Whoa!
So, you know what, bro? That cat, when you're sleeping in the middle of the night, is going to kick your ass.
What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me now?
What's up, D?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. What's good? What's good, everybody? I just been catching Zoe talking crazy for a couple of hours, man. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to get on that shit.
See,
You know what? I thought he moved the goalpost so he couldn't get on.
See, hey, you know what crazy? Hey, you know what crazy? That's the issue I be having, bro. I've been talking crazy, and I ain't been saying shit. Okay, what did I say?
You
said
messed
that
up like
Bo
20
Nix was-
names.
Who?
You messed up like 20 names today.
Rashenko, Shaki.
Yeah.
Okay, besides
that, shit, you was all over the place, man.
Okay.
You low-key
Hey,
did
so,
ask us like 3 times why we didn't purposefully lose games 3 years ago.
Yeah, you said that. You said that everybody came on here and gave you the same exact answer, and then you still asked the question. You might as well ask me the question now, so I can give you the answer too.
Y'all funny. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Y'all funny than the motherfucker, bro. That's all.
Hey, man, if I buy you an air conditioner, are you gonna use it, motherfucker? Huh?
You said what?
Said you need air conditioner over there, man.
Are you going to use it? God damn it! Just sweating ass.
Hey, you ain't about the wrong shit, my boy.
So what's going on with Brian O'Neill? He holding out?
Shit.
He's talking about it.
I got a question for Zoe, because I know what Zoe's gonna say about this shit.
What up, man? What up, man?
I got a question for you, Zoe.
What up, man?
Who do you want on this team?
What you mean?
Because you don't want to give O'Neal a 2-year contract. No. You want to trade Addison. You don't want Hawkinson. You want to trade Jefferson. You don't believe in fucking JJ McCarthy. You like who do you want on this team?
Kyler Murray.
First off,
Barry Sanders.
First off, you either
don't even know what Barry Sanders is.
you keep Addison or you keep Jefferson. You keep one or the other. And second off, TJ is what he is. You gonna draft a tight end, and for O'Neal, you should have drafted O'Neal replacement 2 years ago.
They did draft O'Neal replacement. He never got on the field.
Hey,
Well, the thing about O'Neal,
that's not my problem, bro. Like,
but the thing about O'Neal, you just don't give up on a pillar on your offensive line, especially a bookend and a leader in the locker room and on that team, just because of a couple of dollars. If anything, you got to keep him around for another 2 seasons.
Okay, Wood, to you look at
So
them
who you replacing them with? This is my question. If you want to trade all these guys, though, that means you got to go in the draft and replace them or sign them in free agency. You should be happy with the guys you got.
D Wood, what I said was you should have drafted his replacement 2 years ago.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, though, he's still a good right tackle.
Here's the thing.
Good right tackle,
we didn't see O'Neal, big old ass, get railroaded.
He's not even old, bro, and he was playing last year with a fucking knee injury. Like, what are we talking about? And he was still one of the best right tackles in the game.
Okay, D, listen, bro.
I'm just stating facts, though, bro.
I'm telling you everything I love, bro. You gonna say he was injured? You gonna say he ain't fit the scheme? But all I know is he is getting older.
He is getting older. I get that.
Yes, he wants more money. But my thing
is, Zoe, if that's the case, we're all getting older.
Why not draft a replacement?
They drafted.
Okay, Zoe.
They drafted tackle already, but he's still a good tackle right now. You don't just give up on pillars on your team like that. You still need locker room presence.
Here's the thing. What we've told you, including D Woods, Brev, Dell. Here's the thing. He is a veteran. He's a veteran. And the one unit you want to keep together on your football team is your offensive line. It is. You want to keep – that's one unit. You don't care how old they get. You keep them together.
You're right.
But Zoe,
you're right.
I'm going to ask you a question. Hypothetically speaking, let's say Brian O'Neal does hold out. I want to know. I want a straight answer. How do you replace him? The Zoe GM. How do you? I want to ask Zoe. How would you replace Brian O'Neal?
If GM,
don't you ask me, man.
Motherfucker, you want to play or your contract going to roll over?
Because I want to know Zoe's logic because he always wants to get rid of people.
Told you.
But he never gave you solutions on how to replace them.
Listen. We traded for a tackle, right or wrong, right?
He's a swing tackle. He's not a
swing tackle.
We didn't
trade listen. Okay, y'all follow me. Listen. If you hold out your contract troll to next year, you still under contract to next year then. So do what you want.
That's not the question I want to ask though.
I just told you.
How do you replace O'Neal? How do you replace him?
I can say you roll with the person you traded for and see what happened after that.
We didn't trade.
We didn't trade for him to be a starter, Zoe. We didn't trade for him to be a starter. He's a swing man. He's a swing man.
We signed him to be a swing tackle. We didn't trade.
Do you know what he is? He's this year's version of School.
Yeah.
No. He's better. He's better, TB.
No, what I mean by that, Dale, is he's this year's version of School as far as he's a swing man.
TB.
That's what I mean.
Hey, I'm gonna do this right now. So you know what the problem is, and we can see the shit clear. D Woods. The problem is this though. D Woods don't want to trade a motherfucking soul. He want to keep Addison. He want to keep Jefferson. Keep O'Neal, old bum ass, and keep. Woods want to keep everybody. Don't want to trade nobody, bro.
How I look at it is I understand roster construction, and I'm happy with my guys that can excel, and I don't want to give them away. I don't want to give them away because then you have to replace that, and sometimes you can't replace it.
Zoe, the reason we're not winning shit is because the quarterback play and the play calling.
So can I ask a question here, guys? Because I don't follow guys after they leave the Vikings as much as a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings would have kept Lowe and not gave up on him and gave him away for nothing.
Maybe Ezra Cleveland.
The Vikings, would
Ezra
they be
Cleveland would have been one of them, yeah.
Would
Beavers?
they be in
Ezra Cleveland for sure. Ezra Cleveland for sure.
Bro, there's a ton of fucking tackles coming out next year, man. There's a ton of tackles. There's a dude from
Okay,
Bulldogs.
Okay, yeah,
They're not guaranteed though.
I'm not worried about next year.
Woods.
I just told you, you just traded for somebody.
Dude, he's a oh my god.
He's not a starter.
Okay,
so he's not a starter.
It's not even about the
That's
starter.
to you. We don't know what he could do over here.
We didn't trade for anybody though.
Zoe, I've seen him play offensive line. He's not a starter. He is not a 17-game starter. Trust me, he's not.
Somebody, it's really throwing off my OCD. We didn't trade for fucking anybody. We signed a tackle. We tendered.
Yeah, here's the deal, Zoe. You want another Cam Robinson up in this motherfucker? You want another Justice School up in this motherfucker? That's what Denmark is.
Do we get a comp for Cam Robinson?
Y'all just saying anything on this bitch.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
We're making sense.
Y'all not making
I
sense.
think it
We
washed
don't
out
know
with
we don't know what they could do in this offense, bro. We don't know what they could do in this new offensive scheme we about to run.
Zoe, they're offensive linemen.
Bro, I done read reports. The Vikings are running a whole new offensive scheme when they running the football.
Yeah, and I'll believe that when I see it.
So you would want Brian O'Neill
That's
on that
you.
team. So you would want Brian O'Neill.
You really think they're going to run the football this year, Zoe? Are you really that far up KOC's ass? You think they're going to run the fucking football?
What I'm saying is, bro, when they do run the football, the scheme might be different.
So why would you get rid of a good tackle?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point.
Exactly.
Who? O'Neal?
You, yeah. If you're running a whole new scheme, you're going to need the veterans to run that scheme.
I don't think
rookies ain't going to be ready for all that.
No.
You got good depth. We got good depth.
O'Neal had bad moments for sure, but he's still. You can do so much worse than Brian O'Neill, and I think he's worth extending. And I think he would do a team.
Does anybody remember Ryan Cook?
Yes.
So we got a bunch of young kids on both sides of the ball. Here's another thing I want to ask. And we brought in that assistant coach that is basically a tough son of a bitch.
Frank Smith.
Right. And we know how Flores is. I'm kind of excited if, like, in the first week of camp, I hear about guys getting in fights, like the 85 Bears on those two lines. You know, we went to a fight and a practice broke out. That made them better. That made them tougher. And I'm hoping with these personalities and these young kids fighting for jobs, we start seeing some fire like that.
That ain't gonna happen.
Go to the fucking Ravens scrimmage.
Hey, it's not going to happen because you're going to get the collaboration. And
yeah,
I'm just saying that
ain't gonna happen.
That's a great sign if we hear that about a fight breaking out.
I would love it, but you still got a soft ass head coach.
Yeah. Well,
you still got a soft ass head coach. Shit. Bottom line. You might get it with Smith, and you might get it with. Shut the hell up, Dell. I'm talking. You might get it with Smith, and you might get it with Flores. You ain't getting it with KLC.
What D Woods at? Is D Woods still on here?
Well, I would love to see something like that happen.
Love you, Dell, but just don't over talk me.
ATB, let me ask you this though. In the last 2 years, how many games did Brian O'Neill play injured and we gave him an excuse because he was injured?
How many games did everybody play and we gave him excuses?
I think Brev said he wasn't injured as much as people think he was.
They're trying to justify his contract, so that's all that is. They're trying to justify his fucking contract, man.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, because they want him to take a pay cut.
Yeah, take a pay cut. Yeah, you.
No. Okay, if I was good enough for you to sign me to that amount of money, I'm good enough to play out that contract.
There he is.
Why would I? You want me to do you a favor?
I'm back, Zoe. You asked for me, man. What's good? What's going on?
Hey, D Wood, I said this. In the last 2 years, bro, how many times did Brian O'Neill play injured? And when he played bad,
he's been playing injured the past 2 seasons, though. He had the Achilles and then he had the knee injury.
Okay, but what I'm saying
back-to-back years.
Okay, but
yeah, the Achilles injury, right?
Hey, TB, you got to go to that fucking Raven shit with me, man.
But what I'm saying is,
what?
Hold on, y'all got. Hold on, wait a minute, motherfuckers.
Where do I gotta go?
when
Where do I gotta go?
O'Neal played hurt,
The Ravens
we
scrimmage,
always blame the shit on his
I got you.
injury.
I got you. Yep.
When he was hurt. And when you get older, bro, the injuries only get worse.
So I'm not knocking the injuries, but what I want you to do is I want you to see how O'Neal ranks as a right tackle against the rest of the starting right tackles in the league. He's he's a top right tackle in the league, bro. You just don't give up that. You need that as a bookend. Think about it like this though. Darisaw wasn't healthy last year. He wasn't,
bro.
Who gives a shit?
Let me
Bro, I'm talking about, okay. Hey, you know what, Craig? Hold on. I got hey Dale. Hold on, dude. I got one for them though. These were the same motherfuckers that told me Saturday when you watch Joe Burrow play when he played. He's the best quarterback that.
How the hell did we get?
I didn't say that, Zoe. I didn't say that, Zoe.
There you go, guys.
Y'all gotta wait.
Just say my name. Just say my name.
Y'all told me when Joe Burrow is healthy when he play. He's
And
the best
so,
quarterback in the
so
league.
you're telling
They're
us
not.
that-
Zoe, they're
you're
not
telling
comparable.
us-
They're not comparable.
Oh my God.
You're telling us we should roll a
I can't hear
dice.
TV again. Fuck, I gotta log out and log
You're
back.
telling us we should roll a dice on hopefully finding a tackle better than Brian O'Neal in the draft. That's
Bro,
probably
we already have
not
one.
gonna happen.
Here's another thing, though, too, Zoe. You really want to put a makeshift offensive line in front of your Lord and Savior, Kyler Murray?
I want the best offensive line possible, man.
Yeah.
I don't want no.
Bro, what difference do it make if the motherfucker gonna be hurt in week 3?
Who gonna be hurt in week 3?
Who's gonna be hurt in week 3?
Okay, I can't wait for the seasons. I can't wait for the
You
season.
know,
what are you
who's gonna be
talking
hurt?
about, bro?
Wait, who's gonna be hurt in week 3?
O'Neal.
O'Neal's not gonna be hurt in week 3.
He's not gonna be hurt in
Stop
week
that
3.
shit.
He's missed
Stop
8
that, bro.
games of his career. Breaking news: tackles play injured. It happens.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
plays injured, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, man, it's cool. Hey, y'all like it? I love it, bro. Y'all like it? I love it, bro.
I like.
That's cool. That's
Stop
cool.
lying, Zoe.
That's
You
cool.
just don't have no solution on players
I
you don't want on
do.
the team.
I just told you what.
And then you're gonna be the main one complaining when that player is ass talking about, damn, we should get somebody else. He shouldn't
Bro,
be here.
No, it is what it is. And you draft a tackle in round 1. It's
But
okay.
draft a tackle. Why when you have O'Neal already?
Wait,
you already
we're-
have 2 good tackles.
We're supposed to draft a receiver after we trade away Justin Jefferson.
That's what I'm saying, Brad. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's he don't.
Don't
want
forget
nobody
tight
on his
end.
team.
Bro, okay. Hold on. Wait, hold on, D-Wood. Said B won't be funny. When you trade Addison, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get 2 first-round draft picks, right or wrong.
You're not getting 2 for Addison.
You're not getting
bro.
2.
No, you're not. You're getting a second rounder.
See,
You're getting a
this is
second
bullshit.
rounder.
Hold on, wait. This is the bullshit y'all be on. What I'm saying is, you get
We
one
don't
for
know what
next
you're
year.
saying.
What I'm saying is, you get 1 for that team you traded Addison to, and you got your own first-round draft pick, right or
But
wrong.
that's not what you said though.
No,
You
what you
said when
said.
you trade Addison,
I said you get 2 first-round draft picks.
You don't get 2
You
for
don't
Addison.
get 2.
I'm
Not for
talking
him, you
about
don't.
draft.
He's saying including your own. So you have.
Yeah,
your
you have
pick
to say
and
that,
your
though.
own.
I can't.
Yeah,
man.
say
Hey,
that.
listen, I can't,
But you
bro.
gotta
I
say
can't.
that though.
AB, I can't with them, bro. Like, they want nigga to break everything down to every fucking detail and they know what we're talking about.
No, we
For the
don't.
public, though. For the
Yeah,
public.
how the fuck can we get 2 first-round draft picks in 1 fucking round, regular?
So you're automatically saying we're going to get a first-round pick for Addison.
I don't think we get a first for
I don't
Addison.
think.
We're
No,
not
no, I
getting
said
number 1
Jefferson.
for Addison.
Addison.
It was Jefferson. It was Jefferson.
See, that's what I'm saying. What did you got? That's
It
why you
was
got
Jefferson, bro.
I thought
That
you
would be
said
the
Addison.
stupidest shit ever.
Damn, I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. you want us to draft that fucking tight end for fucking Oregon, bro?
He was nice.
In round 1?
Let
In
him
Boy,
round 1.
boy,
I really want to.
But B,
You really want to
but B,
go there,
listen,
I want
AB,
a
listen,
Proctor.
AB, listen to this though. In round 1, you want to draft a tight end when you got Oliver and you got Hawkinson. When are the tight ends going to
Hawkinson's
play?
on his way out.
But they're not getting
It
paid
don't
that
matter.
much, Zoe. So what is the percentage on the cap that they're getting paid? Look at the percentage on the cap that they're getting paid. They're tight ends. They're not highly paid, bro.
It don't matter. Why would you
It
draft
do
a tight end?
matter.
Here's the thing: you got Zoe taken to consideration too.
He would.
It goes up every year.
Yes.
But what I'm telling you is,
of the cap is going to be less every year.
What I'm telling you is, though, why would you draft a tight end in round 1?
Because you know Hawkinson is on his last year. And
Bro, you draft a tight end next year.
That doesn't make any sense, bro.
It do. What the fuck did the Vikings do? Did they draft a tight end?
You don't draft a tight end because Hawkinson's on the way out. You draft a tight end if he's the best player available.
He's not the best available.
Okay,
I tell this man to take the talent.
You don't take no fucking
discussion.
I'm good with the talent, though.
Discussion about how the Vikings have been drafting for the cap.
Bro, you don't take no tight end. You don't take no tight end when your whole defense is depleted.
I don't understand.
You don't take no tight end when you need a defensive line.
Talked over all the time.
So Zoe, who do you want on this team? If you don't mind me asking.
What I'm saying is, you don't take a tight end in round 1.
I'm just asking.
That's what I was saying. They did right.
So, who do you want on this team?
Bro, they did right in the draft.
No, I'm not asking you that.
Who do you want?
I just told you
Who do you want?
A defensive lineman.
No,
we got a defensive player too.
Who are the players?
You're gonna want to trade him in 3 years.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He only wants to trade somebody.
You know what crazy though? You know what crazy? And I might get out of here because I gotta go live. And y'all the same motherfuckers that told me 2 years ago we don't need to trade TJ Hawkinson. Y'all the same people that told me that bullshit.
I would
and now
agree
look we
with
at
that.
now.
I would agree with that.
Exactly. And I'm out here on that note. Y'all the same people that told me TJ is good.
Though.
We need to keep him.
Don't be mad and walk away, motherfucker. Just walk away.
He gonna take his ball and go home.
Okay, man. You know what, though? I'm gonna be honest. And don't hate me, Zoe. Here's the thing, though, Zoe. All of your scenarios work great on Madden.
How do it matter, bro? Why would you draft a tight end in round 1 in the NFL draft? You need D-line.
Because he's the best fucking player.
He's not the best available player, bro. That motherfucker ain't shit.
Brock Bowers.
Okay, so Tyler Warren, Brock Bowers, Colson Loveland.
He's not on a level, bro.
He could be.
Oh, really?
Okay,
He's not on. He is not on a Brock Bowers level.
No, but they were drafted number 1.
But he is not on a level.
But what talent was better than Kenyon Sadiq? Theoretically, if the Vikings had a shot at him on the board, it was Mekhi Lemon. Is probably
that was it. That was it.
Yeah, and actually that's who KOC wanted.
That would be cool because that's telling me, B, you moving off of one of your wide receivers like you should be doing.
No,
But you
I
might
take
not.
Banks over Lemon. I take Banks over Lemon.
I didn't love Banks.
I'm out here, man. Y'all just be. Y'all just.
Zoe,
y'all
you good? You good, Zoe? You good, Zoe?
You all right, Zoe?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
And the crazy part is, B, these the same people that argued with me 2 years ago. TJ Hawkinson is good. We don't need to trade TJ.
He was good 2 years ago.
He was never good
2 years ago.
No,
Okay,
TJ
TB.
Hawkinson's always
So
been a
TB. So TB,
TJ
I'm asking you,
Hawkinson has
TB.
never been
What?
good.
So TB,
Let's start
TJ
there.
Hawkinson, since we had him, been a top 3 tight end in the NFL.
Yes.
No.
He
No.
never
Exactly.
was a top
Absolutely.
He
three.
never was a top 3 tight end. What do you mean? Yes.
Yes. He was good.
No,
when he got
he
traded
was
for us
never
a
no
year
type
after.
3.
He was good before he got hurt, bro.
Bro, he ain't never no
Really
type
wasn't,
3.
though.
You know what though?
He
Here's the
was good
thing.
before he
Look at
got
it this
hurt.
way.
Top
He
three?
wasn't good.
Here's the
He
thing.
wasn't good
Hawkinson,
before he got hurt.
Oh, my
Hawkinson,
God, man.
before his injury, Hawkinson fit this offense and opened
Exactly. That's what I'm
But
saying,
TB,
though.
I said
So
when
he's
he
jumping
top
in here.
3. That's what I said.
Jumpman.
I said
think-
when
I mean,
he top
Goldman.
3.
I thought he
Not
said
Goldman.
injury.
No, but he wasn't top 3, but he fit this offense.
Yes.
He almost
He
he almost
was
had
never
1,000
top
yards
3. But
before
we
he got
paid him
blown
like
out
he was
before
top
blew his
1.
knee out. But it wasn't a lot
You
of
know
money,
why
though,
we paid him?
Zoe.
We paid him like
Stop thinking
that.
about the money.
You know what? If you're gonna blame somebody, blame the Vikings because guess what? When he had that hold in, he basically had the Vikings by the nuts and they got
Yeah, that's
scared
Vikings.
and they
So,
overpaid
so,
him.
so,
Ain't
so
no
why you
great
don't want to pay
TV?
no players, though?
You
So
know
why
what
you don't wanna
crazy,
pay the
TB?
players?
I said that trade was a horrible trade when we did the shit.
Yeah, you can't just talk about the
Yeah.
money. You have to talk about what we gave up too. We gave them Sam, like they
We gave
instantly
him a second.
upgraded. They got Sam Laporta off us, like
They
instantly.
upgraded off our dumb
Not even
ass.
that. You know what else they got? When we traded with them in that draft, they got
Money
Jameson
flex.
Williams.
And
Got James
they
Williams.
got money flex.
That was the draft before.
First of all, you don't trade in your division.
Hindsight is 2020 though, bro. Like
it ain't 2020. I been said the shit.
Zoe, I have a question.
On,
you tweeted earlier something about Joe Burrow, and we never really talked about Joe Burrow. Did I miss that?
I made a video. No, I played. Oh, you ain't see the video earlier?
Well, I had to record a podcast earlier.
Don't do it, Brad.
Brad, why are you doing this?
Hey, no.
I need to know.
Hold on.
Why are you doing this?
Let me play the video for people.
Let it go. Let it go.
Hey, y'all chill, man. I'm about to play the video for you,
I
B.
need to see what my boy wants to show me. I was recording another
B.
podcast because I'm a fucking
God.
Hey, I fuck with B, man. Fuck the rest of y'all.
Run that shit, Zoe. Run it.
I'm about to
He don't like me no more.
1 second.
That's why I'm gonna clip that shit about you being a Lions fans and fucking make a short out of it. Watch.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm mad at a cracker because he got
I'm about to
motion.
play it right now. But here it go right now. This is his take on Joe Burrow.
That better not be no stupid shit.
It's ESPN.
Fuck.
Hold on, just wait though.
It's ESPN.
Just wait what he say. He said what I say.
You chose this, bro.
Rev just wanted to change the subject.
And it's Stephen A on top of that.
Listen though. Listen what he said.
I thought Rossini said that.
We got a camera ad. Okay, that's what's up.
Okay, camera. That works.
You like good times?
I use that for my thumbnails because I don't use AI.
Pause it.
Pause it, Zoe.
Why the fuck is Chris Conti talking about winning football games? And why are we putting any weight? What the fuck?
So I'm gonna use that against you when you talking about Kyler Murray, and I'm gonna be like, he ain't never won shit, and I'm gonna say that's why you can talk about talent because he ain't never won shit. I'm gonna use that against you.
There you go,
D-Wood. You're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
Hey, D-Wood.
We use that for your top 10 quarterbacks.
Hey, D-Wood though. Hey, was my boy cooking though?
He was cooking, man.
He was.
Joe Burrow going to the playoff 4 years ago. That was it.
Cooking.
The first thing that guy said is when Joe Burrow isn't on the field, the Bengals are fucking pathetic. That's literally what he said.
Which, you know what? It's true. I seen it in person. They're bad.
Yeah.
They're bad.
I got a question. Yeah. Who on this panel going to Skullfest, man? Because I got to make sure who I'm hanging out with and getting.
I'm going. I'll be there.
I'm going too.
All right.
D-Woods, you want to come to my hotel down the street?
Oh, y'all by yourself with that one.
I'm gonna be
the East Side Motel.
I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go live with my Lions people.
I already got my shit booked up.
You gotta go to your other fan base there, Zoe.
Hey, I need y'all to tap back in at 9:00. Support the channel, like the video, man. Hey, come out, support the channel, bro.
Please don't.
Hey, Zoe, is your boy Fat Boy Chris gonna be on that motherfucker?
No, hell no.
Okay.
So,
what up?
I gotta say one thing because I ain't been on in a while and I've been listening. Y'all been cooking. I just want to briefly say, at the end of the day, we all want success for this team. We want to go to the Super Bowl, despite what other content creators say. And I ain't gonna use their name because it doesn't need to be spoken. But
heavy.
Let's just keep that. Let's just keep it light. When we go heavy, that's when things usually go wrong.
Yeah.
Yes. When they,
That's facts though, but I just had to play that clip for B, and I hope TP was watching, and he seen that shit. Cause that's the same shit. That's the same.
Hey.
That's the same shit I told y'all about Joe Burrow, bro.
Why y'all
laughing,
no
man?
cap.
Why y'all laughing, man?
No cap.
Funny, man.
No cap, Zoe. No cap.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put it out there. This upcoming Thursday, the next Vintage Vikings podcast, we're talking about the Purple People Eaters.
Heavy.
No cap.
Hey man, why I can't say that catchphrase, man?
That's light work right there.
I'm gonna go on my YouTube here in 2 hours. There's gonna be a video scheduled for uploaded on your ass.
Don't do
You're
that
gonna
shit.
put another thumbnail, pussy.
Oh,
Brad, I know you're gonna be on Discord, bro. You're gonna be on Discord.
Put it this way, certain podcast, certain creators have already called me 60 and immature. So, you know what? I'm just gonna say I'm having fun. And pretty
I'm
much
having fun with this shit too.
I'm happy.
TB, that was
I'm having
TB,
fun.
that was heavy.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna be immature till the day I die.
We ain't talking about D and the
Hey,
boys.
hold on, wait, though. Is that a real picture of Dale?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, yo,
He
you
got
got
a green screen.
Yeah, what the fuck going on behind you, though?
Yo, I'm trying to figure this shit out, man.
I
That shit look good.
Expound on that. Expound on that.
It's pretty good.
Hey, Dale, you know what it look like, Dale? It look like you on
Expound on
MTV. You on MTV talking about some other shit like The Real World or some shit. You in a little
you're on like what's that called?
Yo, so I told the
MTV or
bitch,
summertime?
right? I told the bitch, right?
You
Either
don't use
pay
somebody's
me
soap and
or you
toothpaste
got
and then let
to
them
go.
know.
You're in the confessional right now.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. It looks good though. It looks damn good.
Yeah,
just remember how you
No
did
cap.
it though, so you can do it again.
No cap on that one.
I don't know why Snooki wants me to go out to the strip so bad, but I'm gonna fuck her anyway.
Damn. But on that note, though, but listen, I'm about to go live at
Dylon,
I need everybody to tap back in at 9 o'clock to show
You
how
right.
the Viking community really get down.
Heavy.
Like the
Say
video,
it again,
subscribe to the channel at 9 o'clock.
No cap.
I will be live. I need y'all to tap back in because I'm about to put the Lions, Bears, and Packers in a chokehold.
Oh my!
I'm about to put them in a chokehold.
You about to get walked.
I hope
I'm
so.
not gonna lie.
You better. If you don't, you're gonna hear about it from all of us.
Hey,
bro, I'll put y'all in the chokehold.
We're gonna put you in another thumbnail.
You ain't put nobody in the
No, it's gonna be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You better hit the lifelines.
Hey, so next, hey, tonight, don't be calling me talking about they got your ass. Because people that gonna see my kids, you better go out there and whoop that ass, or you gonna deal with me.
Yo,
I never in my life said no shit like that before.
You better go out there and represent, man.
Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Like the video. I'm back live in 20 minutes, man. Come back, support the channel, hit the like, and let them know how we get down over here at Skull.
Go Vikings.
You let them know. You let them know tonight.
You let them know. It's your channel.
You let them know. Okay.
I need the support. I need the likes and the views.
Down at
let it be heavy.
We going.
But don't say something crazy because I'm gonna switch on you.
Oh no.
I don't never say shit.
And
Y'all should be crazy.
Zoe, that's no cap for real.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
Heavy.